think the other two are finishing up dinner stiffs.
Check. There we go. Now we're much louder. Probably too loud, but we'll see. Check.
That's all I remember.
That's all now we're much louder. Probably too loud, but we'll see.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yep. Oh wait. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Figured it out.
Mm.
Oh wait. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whew, finally got it. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, okay, let me see here. Ooh, that's out of turn.
Oh, fuck. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, why is that so out of tune?
It hurts my heart.
You guys okay? Yeah, hang on, I'm just gonna
No, not internally.
tune this real quick. Hang on.
Please
just
do.
Gotta... Alright, I think we're good.
You're doing great.
Let's try it again. Here we go.
Oh, yep. Beautiful. It sounds better than mine did.
I think it's just top second or fifth chord. Anyways. Alright. time to put it up. I can't remember what song I was learning. Oh yeah, I was learning Tennessee Whiskey. I like that song. Okay. God damn it. I just sent that text out and Josh went away. You stay, Loki. How's Orion doing?
He's Orion.
That doesn't answer my question.
I mean, he's doing alright. He doesn't like people.
Really?
Still.
Guess I'll eat the rest of this pasta tuna. I got mad at my my kids the or anything, but they
Very
basically. Oh, my garbled. Okay, hang on. I'm in the kitchen. Oh my God, Dinah, what's up? How you doing? No, that one didn't land. Someone's in the kitchen.
You should
with
call the cops if you
Dinah.
have a home invader.
Oh, come back, Josh.
Dinah could invade my home any day, but she couldn't because I'd shoot her with a gun I have.
Mm.
Probably. I definitely have a gun.
Mm.
Okay, got Josh, got Anthony, got Jamie. Where the fuck is Meeka?
Right here.
Yeah, but you're not in the game.
Do I have to hit the launch game button?
I want you to.
I'm touching it.
You just think about
Touch
that.
my button.
Just think about that question.
I'll be back. I mean, I'm in the thing.
God damn it!
I'm bringing my headset with me.
Like hurting
I might go
cats
garble
with
too.
ADHD.
Well, they're asking me to bring this stuff up, so I assume they're coming up.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, I'm just gonna stay downstairs. That's fine. You can play without me, right?
You know what? We can. We can, Meeks.
I don't have a backstory, so I'm not important.
You're fine. I'll make one for her. I have 110 subscribers? Who the fuck's subscribing to me? And why? Where's the... Holy shit! What the fuck? Dude, one of my videos has 41,000 views.
Ooh, you're famous.
That is so suspect and suspicious. I don't trust it. I don't know where that would come from.
How do I join your stream?
Let me just tell you this way. No, this is not on my stream. No. It was on one of my videos. And I got 108 subscribers from it. That's weird. It was just a project for school. Where are they from? Suggested videos. Interesting. Okay. What about my audience? Yeah. They're all from India, Indonesia, and Brazil. Alright. Most of them are male. Alright. Like 93.6%.
Just blow it off if we find. Just a little dog hair.
Jesus Christ.
That's almost worse.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Oh, the sun's out. Oh my god, do they have to explain this every single time? Hello, mic check in roll 20, please.
Yes. After you guys get into
Roll 20, be sure to click join voice and video on your...
thingamajig there. We're just gonna...
Video.
Yeah, I guess we actually don't have to... You don't have to do video, I
Oh,
You understood me.
oh,
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna close out Steam. I'll see you in there.
yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, these fucking kids over here. not what it should be. Okay. I'm already live. I'm live right now. Oh.
Can I say hi to Jack Jack?
What?
Can I say hi to Jack Jack?
Sure.
Hi Jack Jack.
Who are you? What do you want?
That was Eva.
I know, I was just joking.
Just leaning in to say hello.
I don't know, she's so cute. Tell her to say hi.
He says sup.
I didn't say sup.
No, what up, bitch?
I definitely didn't say that. How dare you? Kayla, get on the headset so I can yell at you.
What?
I didn't say that. Think I'm deaf? You're right, but I could still hear a little bit.
Well, I mean,
Alright. Time to
we're
go
in the military.
into super mode.
What was that?
What was that?
Oh, it was basically like a outside the head bar. Hey.
Oh, you fucking nerds.
Please.
I guess I should have pulled all these up, but I was trying to build a thing, but now I am. Yes. Where did all my... Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's right. Okay.
By the way, they can.
Are y'all eating or what's up?
We're just grabbing food real quick.
Okay.
Go, Meeka.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Every time I look at Rylo Ken's name, it does make me want to kill somebody. If only I had infinite, unbridled power.
Opening words of the game. So as you're assaulted by blaster fire, Rylo catches one between the eyes.
I was gonna go between the legs.
Is everyone else actually here? I haven't heard anyone other than you.
I know Jaime's here.
Who's just muted himself. There he goes.
There
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Oh, I didn't think it was working. Okay, sick.
You're good.
What does that button do? Oh my
Don't
god.
push it! God damn it.
Ah!
Yeah. I can devour one, but don't worry about it.
This website is so laggy for me.
What, roll 20?
Yep.
Oh, that's weird.
Like a lot of it. Like, damn.
That's fine for me.
Not for me. It is not liking me one bit.
You want to refresh your page? What's up, boo boo? I know, perky. Okay. Oh, yep, he just left. Anthony, are you here? He's been in. Oh, he's got himself muted. Anthony's been in Roll20 for about 5 hours.
He woke up this morning and was like, I'm on.
That did not work. That really fun.
Hmm. Just pause my camera here. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
No, it was before that.
Oh, okay. Bummer.
Okay, well, food's ready. Alright, let me
What?
You just tell me what I need to do.
What you need to do. Okay. Well, you're going to sit here and talk through that microphone.
No fucking shit, you smart ass.
Can you hear Jack?
Yes, I can hear.
Yeah.
No, I was asking if she could hear you. Okay. Put your mic down real quick. Say something.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just making sure your audio was out and in.
I got my character sheet up. Over there.
What? Oh, you need more tabs. Got it.
No.
When in doubt, more tabs.
My computer's struggling with just this tab. I'm very concerned.
That is concerning.
I don't understand why, because
neither.
there's nothing going on here, but it's like a 2-second delay before I can do anything.
That's weird. Technical glitches.
Huzzah!
So I'd much rather play in person. But all y'all motherfuckers are across the goddamn United States.
So I'm gonna use this one for now because I don't feel like rolling physical dice.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I don't know if Roll20 has.
They do.
It does, but without having to link it to my character.
Oh. Oh. Boy, oh boy. You caps
Bowser,
are
you
crazy.
can look me in the eyes all you want. You are getting none of this.
I'm eating a bowl of tuna right now, and Loki's like, Dad, please. What is this? Yeah, whatever. Okay. I guess I'll do. Are we waiting on Josh, or is he here? Sounds like he's not here.
Sounds like you're digging around in a box of Legos, bud. Tappy, 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 tappy.
Got my black long sleeve shirt on like fucking Steve Jobs over here. That's a dice. Oh, Jesus.
So Josh is having technical difficulties, and apparently so is Meeka.
All right, if we need to hop off a roll 20, we can.
I might be able to fix her real quick.
Okay. Well, if we need to get on like either Discord or Steam chat, we can. It's fine. This always scares me. Chelsea sends me an image while she's out shopping with a question mark. Oh, there's shoes for me. But I don't know if I like them too much. Nah.
Kinda hear you. You're really quiet.
Who is? Oh, Meeka is. Yeah.
I'm gonna jump over to Steam real quick and see if I can help Josh.
No, don't. Try clicking.
What's up?
Okay, go ahead.
I am just starting to do a D&D comic.
Okay, go ahead. Says I'm not muted. Casey's muted. Jamie's muted. Whisper to Josh.
They're working it out right now.
Okay. Oh, I guess I could pull up. Yeah, I need to. You guys might be fighting some bad guys here soon.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can he hear us? That's the question.
Is there a push to talk I can set up on this?
I don't know. Settings, audio, video, chat, blah blah blah. Integrated, configured devices, maybe. Nope, nope. Oh, maybe that's why I'm always audio input should be there. Save changes. Okay. Both video display.
Can you guys hear me yet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Hello.
Hello. Alright, there's that. Let me see, where are the other guys?
I have returned.
Welcome
Alright.
back.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick roll call, but I think everybody's here. Anthony?
Hi.
Do you prefer Anthony or Ant?
I don't care.
Okay.
Tell me whatever you want.
Big Daddy's here. Josh?
Sam.
Yep.
Meeka? Casey?
Yeah.
Kayla?
Yep.
Jamie?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Gearscore Arcade Galaxy. I'm your host today, Jack, and I'm going to be your GM for the next 7 years. Yeah.
Like a campaign can stay that consistent that long.
Yeah, I know, right? It's gonna be. No. I will be your GM for 7 years. We will play 4 times. So yeah, hope you guys are prepped for that. I'm gonna eat this last bite of tuna pasta. Hope everybody's okay with that. Okay. Okay, so we got that guy. Cool. Alright, well I'm gonna read a little intro thing. Where's my jukebox? I changed it, I think. Ah, no, stop. I think that's right. Oh, maybe I wanted Nervous Bunny. Eh. Whatever. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Alright. Chaos reigns throughout the verse. The Terran Federation was broken apart after a millennium of control. In the vacuum left by the Flambe Wars, there was mostly chaos. All kinds of organizations made plays for power, from corporate to criminal. The three largest to emerge were the Credo Federation, the New Severin, and one-word conglomerate. While their reach is vast, they are not all-encompassing. In between the cracks of the stringent grasp of the corporation live those that prefer the darker, less populated corners of the cosmos, keeping low profiles, staying under the radar, and just trying to survive. Spacers are those that revel in adventure and excitement, the glue holding the verse together. From delivery drivers to assassins, those that choose to live a life amongst the stars fill every role imaginable. If you're looking for a job to get done, turn to your friendly neighborhood spacers. We join a group of such characters on a shuttle headed to Prime Haven, what has been called the gateway to Gearscore Arcade Galaxy. It was at one point set up to be the one-stop shop when it came to vacations, and is now a little bit south of Decrepit. So, let's meet our characters. I'm gonna go left to right. Anthony, would you like to sort of introduce your character? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it like this. Give me just a second. Boop, 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 boop.
What should I talk about?
All right. No, you guys are good. Okay. So we see a cargo hold. There are various different boxes and crates. There's even like a beat up old hovercraft, like a landside, planet-side hovercraft covered in like a big dusty tarp, and leaning up against this very dusty tarp is sort of like a older guy, I would say, probably maybe like late 30s, early 40s. He's got a vest on with a whole bunch of different pockets, and he's got brown, sort of little wisps of gray in there. And we're going to actually go like this. Casey, would you like to introduce your character? Don't worry, I have a plan.
All right. Just kind of a generalized introduction or in-game?
Yeah, just generalized introduction.
All right. Well, I am playing as a currently level 1 human fighter, San Holo, the father who wants nothing more than to reconnect with his son. He has left a life of misdeeds and addiction to be a good father. He raised his son by himself, and then as his son got older and decided to take to the stars and be rebellious as they do, he decided to go with him to rekindle that familial bond.
Excellent. Okay, so and you see sitting next to, and as you're sort of sitting there, what are you doing per se?
I mean, leaning against the tarp. Is the tarp covering the wreckage of what was once mine?
No, it is
Okay.
covering a like a planet-side hovercraft. It'd be like a speeder or something like that that could get you from that you would just drive around on the surface. It is not yours. It is just being transported.
Okay, so is there anyone else near it? Because if there is, then I would talk to them about the fuel efficiency of said vehicle as per a different vehicle, you know.
Well, that depends. Let's flash back real quick. And we see a black cloud of smoke with sparks of flame and fire sort of whirling their way through it. And we see this metal hatch get slammed shut on the side of an engine. and there's this greasy, sort of really old guy, and he's got a big cigar sort of sticking out the side of his mouth that's almost burnt down to a stub, and it's, lit and smoking, and he wipes off his hands and he looks over. And he says, "Yeah, man, I don't know. This old piece of junk is a little bit busted." And he's talking to you, son.
I mean, I don't appreciate you calling her a hunk of junk. She's done wonderful things for me and the family. I don't know, are you sure that it's not something that we can just get this going? I got a trip that I'm trying to do.
Well, listen, I appreciate what do you call it? I don't want to say relic, antique. That's the word. I appreciate an antique as much as the next guy, but this old gal's not moving forward anymore, so it's not something I can really fix. I tell you what, I could buy her from you.
I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea. It is, as you put it, an antique. There's only a few left running in the galaxy, and I can't. I don't particularly have the time to get her up and running again like I used to. So it'd be nice to send her off to somebody who could.
Well, I can't promise you that she'll wind up with somebody that'll. I tell you what, for parts and you got a couple of sweets in there. I can give you about maybe like 30,000 for her.
30,000. Well, I don't know. I'm feeling closer to about 40. I've put a lot of time and effort into this thing.
40, and he sort of scratches his chin a little bit. He's like, I don't know. Why don't you go ahead and make our first roll of the game? This will be a persuasion check.
All right. 9, then my persuasion plus 4, 13.
13. Okay, so yeah, he's sitting there scratching a bit. 40,000. I don't know. It's gonna cost me 5 or 6 just to get her back. I mean, I could. We could split
Jack,
the
am I
difference.
there?
That's up to you. I don't know if you'd be inside or right beside. But you, as this guy's sort of like scratching his chin and like thinking, you hear some footsteps come up behind you, and you turn around, and who do we see, Josh?
You see a scrawny little teenager, acne, the whole, dressed in what can only be described as early 2000s emo apparel. And
Okay.
hearing him, his dad, get taken advantage of, as he so often does because of his nice nature, Rylo goes up to him and says, "You will give us the price he asked for, or you will rue the day you crossed me." Can I make an intimidation?
Well, I want to hear if there's any response from San at this.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, you see, son, I appreciate you stepping up for the bat here, but this is businessman talking. I understand you're still young. You got a ways to go.
You are weak and easily taken advantage of.
And you are impatient
Me
and a lot like
to
your
deal
mother.
with this heathen.
No, we can't just go killing older fellers just because we want to. We're just trying to make a deal so we can continue our trip.
Yeah, so this old guy, and you look on he's basically just got like overalls and no shirt underneath, and there's like a stenciled name that says Ducky on it, and he looks over at the two of you, sort of back and forth between, and goes, well, and he looks over at you, son, and goes, "Oh, kids, am I right? I got a few of them back home myself, and they're a handful, that's for sure. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and roll me an intimidation check? And I'm gonna have you roll it at disadvantage. Oh no! You went from a 23 to an 8. I'm sorry. So Ducky sort of looks at you and he goes, "Oh man, I remember when my kids were, acting up like that. You're just going through a phase, young man, and you'll get through it. Don't worry about it. Listen, guy.
This is why nobody will remember your name. And then I go back into the Winnebago and sulk.
He hollers after you. No, that's why I got it stenciled right here. So people remember. Oh, he's gone. All right. Well, I tell you what, we could split the difference. I can give you 35 for it.
I'm gonna hold out my hand and give him a nice firm handshake.
He's gonna take it and he's gonna say, "Now, just to let you know ahead of time, like before we make this deal super official or whatever, I don't have the money on me. I don't carry 35,000 creds on me. As we're moving throughout the galaxy and whatnot. But if you want, I can set you up with a ride, and you can hitch a ride down to Prime Haven. You can pick it up there. I've got a shop over in Phonia, and you swing by the shop and you can just ask around, where's Ducky's shop? Where's Ducky's shop? Most everybody knows me around there, and you can just sort of pick it up for yourself, if that's all right."
I mean, do you have anything?
Can I check to see if this guy's full of shit?
Oh yeah, because
I would be there too.
you would also
He would have
be
been there.
I forgot that, yeah. So after Rylo, because we didn't ever catch your name, but that was Rylo Ken. Motherfuckers. You hear like sort of like a little whir. And
What is it, champ?
your buddy pops up beside you. And Anthony, would you like to introduce your character?
Well, I'm a little golden black droid named B0I, or boy.
Sure.
He was abandoned on a trashy planet and got picked up by Solo. And just hanging out, enjoying the ride, protecting his friends.
So a little whistle R2 unit there sort of pops up next to you. And yeah, you can make an insight check on this gentleman if you'd like to.
How do I set up expertise?
Expertise on which program? Are we talking on Roll20 or are we talking on
Roll20, because I have my character sheet stats put in.
Oh, do you? Okay. That I'm not sure. But you can.
Yeah, I
click
tried
the
it and
dice.
couldn't get expertise either on mine.
Yeah, you can click the dice and then click Advanced Roller down near the bottom, and then you can add your modifier in there manually if you want to. Our first nat 1 of the campaign. That's fun.
Oh boy.
You guys have a 25% chance of getting nat 1s apparently. So you look at this guy and you sort of think about it, and like this is, even though you're pretty close, you're like within range of Gearscore Arcade Galaxy. This is still pretty dangerous, right? This is a dangerous galaxy, dangerous universe that you're in, and it would not make sense for a simple tow truck driver to be hauling, $35,000 or 35,000 creds around. So yeah, he definitely isn't lying to you. He has no reason to at this point.
Okay.
I mean, do you have anything that I can, hold you to your word? Like, I'm going to need this in writing. There's a fair amount of money that I'm heading across space to go get. And I'd hate to get over there and then have to try and find you again.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. I tell you what, here. So this is what I'll do. I'll pop you 1,000 creds right now. That's what I can do for you right now. here's my business card with that, and then here's sort of a geolocator, and he sort of sends you over some information to where it pops up on your little geolocator, and it like starts out really huge on like Prime Haven, the entire planet, and then it zooms into Phonia, and then it zooms into a certain intersection, and you can see, Ducky's shop written right there with like a little line sort of just drawn to it and pointing and circling Ducky's shop. So he says, so this is where my shop is, and then once you get down on Prime Haven, you should be able. Should automatically tap into the GPS locating system there, and that'll lead you right over there if you need any help. But I can pop you 1,000 creds now, and yeah, if you have any trouble, you can always give me a call if you need to. And on his little business card, you see his number.
All right, and so 1,000 creds. He books us a ride to Prime to go pick up the rest, and we call it said and settled.
Said and settled. That's right. Yep. All right. Well, let me go talk to my guy here. And he gets on his little phone and he begins a conversation. And as you're sort of replaying this memory in your head, you get snapped out of it when you hear sort of some music float through your mind. And as you sort of cast around looking for where it's coming from, you notice a gentleman sitting over in the corner on one of the crates, leaning up against the bulkhead, just sort of fiddling with a guitar. And Jaime, would you like to introduce your character?
God damn it. God. Well, hello. I am Lear, musician, although you can't tell right now. It's been a weird day. So I have just kind of been growing up out traveling, trying to find something to keep my boring life going.
Cool.
I play music, go from planet to planet, trying to find places to play, people to meet. I like to think I'm a pretty good guy, but just don't go asking around too many places because my mouth gets me into some trouble. And just trying to find out what's out there. Heard about this new galaxy thing going on and just figuring out what it's all about, seeing what I can learn and get into.
There you go. And Lear, so you're sort of strumming your guitar a little bit, or lute or whatever we're calling it these days. Let me see, what is that thing anyway?
Hold on, I had it too. It's it's a modified xantha.
A xantha, modified xantha. Okay, that's what we're going with. Okay, yeah, and as you're sort of strumming on your xantha, as you do, you're sort of thinking back to a couple of different times when you're in a spot of bother, and your mind drifts back to this one particular location. This was probably a few months ago. You were playing a set that's so loud.
Sorry, it's like not even in my ears. Okay, go ahead.
You're fine. So you were playing a set at this sort of rundown bar. You can't even really remember the name of it. There was probably like 8 or 9 people in the audience. Nobody was really paying attention to you when the door sort of burst open, and you see like this grumpy, gruff looking guy. He's got his collar turned up against the hailstorm going on outside that's sort of competing with you for noise at this point. And he sort of casts his eyes around, and he finally spots you and walks over to you, and he says, Lear, you owe me money.
I hate to be that guy, but who sent you? Which one? Not that there's multiples, but just so I know.
Balthazar, you know who I am.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is your memory coming back now? Get over here, little pipsqueak.
No. Listen. I'm just finishing up the set, and it's going great, as you can tell. I mean, these people are into it.
Roll me a deception check. No, I'm just kidding. Go on.
Hey, I have good deception.
Oh, we'll probably get to that.
Yeah. So, how much was that again? How much did I owe you?
1,300 creds to break even with Balthazar.
Oh, that's one of my lower ones. Okay. Let me just. I have my gear in the back. Let me just go ahead and just go grab it, and you just wait right here, and I'll be right back.
As you're about to jump off of the stage, the door swings open again, and there's this four-armed, green-skinned, sort of scaly looking. He's got no eyes and a couple of long antennae that sort of stick out the back. And he also quickly looks around and he spots you and he says,
Leah! Leah, get over here! You know you owe us money! Come on, get over here right now!
and he starts to come after you. And at this point, the crowd's sort of like suddenly interested in you. And he begins to chase after you. And this other guy turns around and he says, "Not until I get my money for Balthazar. You knock it off right there, Dinner." And he goes,
You better step it around, put my foot so far up your ass, you're gonna have to open your mouth to tie my shoelaces.
he says, "Oh, really? Bring it on." And they start getting into a little bit of a scuffle.
Gentlemen and sleep paralysis demon. I have a good way to we can settle this. I
Okay.
have just enough money to pay one of you off. So figure out who it is amongst you, and I'll just sit here and play you some music, and we can all just leave happy, right?
Roll me a persuasion check.
All right. So, is that on a D20?
Yes, I apologize.
You're
so
fine.
yeah, you've got the D20. You'll roll it, and then you'll go check your persuasion, which is under your charisma category.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, okay. That's a nat
well,
20. That is a nat
and then,
20.
With my what is this, persuasion?
Yep.
Oh, I have +4 to persuasion.
Right. So a nat 20 generally means perfect success. So we have had our first nat 1 and our first nat 20. So 1s and 20s, 1 is a critical failure. Usually that means you fail no matter what. And then a 20 usually means you succeed no matter what. There's different times when I'm not going to abide by that just for different reasons. So yeah, so you sit down and you begin playing this song, and these guys are sort of like, they look at each other, and then they look at you, and then they look at each other, and they're like, "Hey, I suppose we could settle this through fisticuffs or words." And
Yeah, what do you want to do? Let's see, you're kind of a bigger guy, but I think I might be able to take you.
And as these two are sort of mulling over, they're definitely going to decide between the two of them, but they haven't exactly figured out who's going to get the money. You hear sirens and lights going off outside, and you hear a guy, somebody call over a megaphone, and they go,
Lear, we know you're in there. Come out with your hands up. This is the only warning you're gonna get.
This is not my day. All right, well, that's a good thing this happened last week too. So I guess we're gonna have to do the tried and true. Find the most drunk person in the crowd, give them my jacket, and kick them outside. And when the commotion goes on, I'm just gonna slip away.
"Okay." So roll me a perception check. We're gonna see if you can find a incredibly drunk individual. 11. So most of the people here are they're not teetotalers, but they're probably just a step or two above that in terms of alcoholic. And so there's one that might be a little bit more sloshed than the other ones that you sort of notice. He's kicked back a few more than the other ones. If you want, you can go talk to him or try and do your plan. Which would you like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of go over there and just talk to him and try to see how drunk he is, see if this plan will work, because I only get one chance.
There you go. So yeah, you step over to this guy. He's an older guy. He looks like he might be a regular here. because he's speaking with some sort of familiarity with the barkeep, and he looks over at you and he goes, "Yeah, you seem to be in a bit of bother."
No, no. This is all part of the show, and you're the lucky person in the crowd who gets to be a part of it. Isn't that great, sir?
Hey, I may be a few deep in, but I'm not stupid. Listen, Leah was it, right?
That's me.
Yeah, well, I've got a proposition for you, Leah. You've got quite a bit of debt, don't you?
1 or 2 credits, yes.
Yeah. Well, but how about this? You deliver a package for me, and I'll take care of some of your debt.
Now, when you say some, will it get me out of here without getting shot?
Well, I can't have a package delivered by a dead delivery boy, can I?
Just making sure. I'm a man of words. I want to make sure that the words are out there.
I'll get you out of here, no sweat. But you promise me, deliver this, and then we'll square you away.
You know, that's just the kind of offer I can't quite refuse. What do you got for me?
All right. So he reaches into his coat pocket and he pulls out this small, it looks like a very stereotypical brown paper twine bag. And he says, take this to Primehaven. You drop it off with a guy named Burl. And he'll take it from there. He'll let me know when you've done a good job. All right.
Primehaven Brawl. I think I can do that. That sounds fantastic. Now about me not getting shot and dismembered.
And he hands you the package and he reaches out a hand, shake on it.
All right, you got a deal, sir.
All right, you grab his hand and you feel a sharp pain in the center of your palm, and when you pull back and look at it, there is a very dim light that is blinking every once in a while, and he says, some of our delivery boys like to try and get lost, and we don't like that. Now, come here. And he sort of escorts you out the front, and as he does, you see he like grabs a couple other people's clothing and throws stuff over you, and like throws an arm around you to make it appear like you guys are together in one way or the other. And he pushes the door open and he says, well, think you went out the back. We're headed off. I don't need this kind of heat. And he guides you over to a starship where he takes you off to the nearest spaceport.
Not my strumming hand.
Whichever one you shook with, probably the strumming hand. And as you're sort of thinking back onto this how did I end up here sort of situation, your eyes are drifting throughout the cargo hold, and they fall onto one of your fellow passengers, and she is sitting on one of the crates nearby the door, and let me see real quick. Yeah. Okay. She's sitting on one of the crates over by the door, sort of fiddling with a blaster pistol. It looks like maybe during this trip she's taken it apart and put it back together a few times, and has been sort of eyeballing it. And Meeka, would you like to introduce your character?
The panic over here is tangible. Hold on a second.
Okay, hang on. We can go over to Kayla.
No, it doesn't matter which one you do. The panic could be cut with a knife.
Malika really wants to do it.
Okay, alright. Meeka, go ahead. Does she need an inhaler? Are we okay? What's going
Hold on. She's cupping her face on her knee. Give her a second.
Okay.
Just drop your mic.
You can do
introduce
it.
yourself. It's your character.
You can do it.
I'll
It
edit
is
all
an
this
extension
out.
of you.
Whenever we release the podcast, I'll edit all this out. Don't worry.
I appreciate that.
I'm kidding. We're not
dumb
doing a
character.
podcast. Is she seriously having a panic attack? Because we need to, like, we could take a few minutes if we need to. It's okay.
I wouldn't call it a legitimate panic attack.
Okay.
It's more of her sitting here. I'm not sure what she's doing.
Let me do it.
Chittering like a chipmunk, I guess.
Okay.
If your character's dumb, I'm no longer going to be your friend, Malika.
She's not
Okay.
dumb.
What does she
Just
look like?
joking.
What does she look like?
She
Tell me.
she's a cather, so like a humanoid lion mix. Kind of short, kind of feline-esque. She's very quiet because she wants to take the bounty hunter route, so she's working on like being stealthy and trying to be mysterious. But her very not great sense of direction is kind of how she ended up here. She doesn't know where she is.
That's great.
She's just kind of here.
Right. And what's her name?
Her name is Vaikan, but she usually goes by Vi.
Vi. All right. So Vi, as you're sort of like staring at this blaster pistol that you've been fiddling with, safety on. We're all gun conscious here. You look at the handle of it, sort of the grip, and you see this logo, and you've seen this logo before. It has the face of a snake, and its teeth are sort of extended down, with its mouth wide open, as if it's trying to launch out. And you sort of think back to the first time you saw this symbol, and it was on a sign over over a door in a building, a nondescript building, so I don't have to describe it. And you are a little lost. I don't think you were headed here. You might have been headed to family dinner, or you could have been headed to the grocery store or something like that, but your curiosity gets piqued and you push open the door, and there's a sort of a waiting room almost, and there's a gentleman sitting behind a counter, and he looks up at you and he goes, "Oh, new recruit, huh? Okay, well, just have a seat there. I'll get you a form. Okay, no problem." And do you take a seat?
Yeah, why not? I'm already here, huh?
Yeah, right. So he looks like he finishes up a phone call, types something into his computer, and then he runs into the back. He doesn't run. He just walks quickly into the back and then comes out through this door that's just on the side of the counter, and he hands you a clipboard. It's future space time, so it's a digital clipboard. So it's holographic. It's really cool. You'd love to see it. And he says, "Right, just fill this out, and as soon as you're finished, hand it back in, and somebody will be right with you to begin the medical examination, okay?"
I just kind of blink at him.
Strong,
And
silent. Oh, go ahead.
what exactly is being medically examined here?
Listen, it's nothing serious. There's nothing invasive. They just do some tests to make sure that you're physically able to accomplish the goals that they would need you to. So if you're able to perform the tasks that would be required for you, and if there's any anomalies or any issues like that, we don't really say anything. We just mention that you were not accepted past the medical examination. And then after that, there's a simple interview, and then they'll get you signed up and off to your first job.
Okay. I just start filling out the information.
That's great. He goes, "Great. Well, okay, yeah, go for it. If you have any questions, just let me know." So you fill out this form, you hand it in, and there's a couple of beats, and then somebody comes out and says, Yes, Vi. Oh, yes, Vi. Do you mind coming back here for a second?
Sure. And I follow.
Great. Okay, and so they lead you down this hallway. There's a few doors off to either side. It's not a very long hallway. I saw that too. Hopefully not getting spayed, but we'll never know. So anyways, they take you back, and they do like this very basic, like general medical practice. I'm not going to get into the details because I'm not a medicine guy. What do you call those doctors? Right.
Through the wall, all you hear is, "Don't put that in there."
Malika's getting sprayed.
So they finish this very basic medical exam, and then you find yourself sitting down in front of a very well-dressed woman, and she's got this bluish skin with no hair up top, but this very like strong defining features. And she's sort of looking, like scrolling through your little form, and she goes, well, yeah, it looks like everything looks good on your medical. I'm seeing a lot of green check marks, not a lot of red X's. That's perfect. So why do you want to work for the Viper's Nest?
Why not?
Why not? Okay, I don't know if I've ever gotten that answer before. There's a lot of reasons why not, I think. But hey, you know what? I'm not going to question anybody's motives or anything like that. So if you're okay with it, I think we actually had a job coming up over in. Have you ever heard of Gearscore Arcade Galaxy?
Um, maybe once or twice, you know.
It's not a very popular galaxy. At one point, it was supposed to be like this theme park style. They had all sorts of different themes on every planet, and then, anyway, it doesn't matter. There's a gentleman there that we need you to kill. And
I can
so,
do that.
oh, good, perfect. Well, that's what I was hoping to hear. Excellent. Well, I tell you what, here is this, and she hands you a little data pad, and she says, all your information will come into that, and that'll have the dossier, an image, and a picture. Sorry, an image of his last known location, and also any names or pseudonyms he goes by. So whenever you get a chance, just check that out, scroll through it, and let me know if you have any questions. We do have your tickets are also. Oh, there's my baby. She woke up. I'll get her in a second. She'll be all right. Just let me know if you have any questions. If you want to go ahead and head to the nearest spaceport. That's weird. Chelsea's calling me right now, too. If you want to go ahead and head to the nearest spaceport, your tickets for your flight will be there. You'll probably have to leapfrog a couple times because not a lot of things go to Gearscore Arcade. But yeah, just let me know. And so you take your leave and head to the nearest spaceport. And over the next couple of days, you're first on this what could only be described as an oil tanker of the future. It's a massive cargo ship that has this huge tank on it, and every once in a while they'll vent off some gas from it, and you'll see like this green plasma shoot out the top. And the next one you're on is a biplane almost. It's just this tiny little like three seater spacecraft that zips you across to this next spaceport where you wound up on this freighter. And let me see. I think she's doing okay. Yeah, she's okay. She's not gonna go back to sleep, but she's doing alright. And as you're sort of looking around, you sort of catch the eyes of this Xantha player, and you see the father and son droid trio over here, and then off in the corner, laying down just on the bulkhead, sort of what seems like might be lost in her own thoughts, is our final member of the party. And Kayla, would you like to describe your character?
Sure. Her name is Zin. Very bubble-headed. Can everybody hear me? Yes. Okay, cool. Very bubble-headed. Doesn't really like to pick fights, but will argue to no extent. Yeah.
Well, Zin, as you're sort of laying down, your eyes are closed. You're just sort of you're sort of getting used to the feel of metal as a surface, because you did not spend a whole lot of time surrounded by like constructs and buildings and the sort. In fact, you spent a lot of your time in what might be described as more rural, a rural environment. So your mind sort of pops back to where you were about a week ago. You were in the middle of the forest, and you had just sort of left. This was sort of early in the morning. You had just sort of left your sort of domicile, as it were. What kind of structure or building do you think you would have lived in the middle of this forest?
Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome. I'm gonna get you guys acting here in just a second.
I think it would have been more made of. Shut up, Casey. God.
Shut up, Casey. She's thinking.
Yeah, I got put on spot, and I'm not very good at that.
Nothing, buddy.
So I would say it would be more of a not adobe sort of deal, but in the same time of kind of like a play housing.
Okay, I gotcha. Sort of built up with maybe like twigs and sticks, and then reinforced with mud and leaves and such. Gotcha, to sort of waterproof it as it came down. So as you've left this area and you're actually on a hunting expedition right now. You sort of run a little bit low on food and need to find something to satiate your hunger over the next couple of days. So while you're walking through this forest, why don't you go ahead and roll me a perception check?
Okay, 1 second.
You're fine.
I got a 23.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, that's great. You are basically the forest. You're making your way through here and you see this like sort of like sleek form move through the trees, not like physically through them, but like moving through the trees. And you know this to be sort of like a great cat, another hunter in this wood. And this is a little bit dangerous for you because these are very territorial beasts. And to have one so close could be an issue for you in the future. What would you like to do in this instance? I'll give you a couple of different options. You can either try to track it down, you can let it go on its way, or you can sort of head in the other direction.
I would say let it go on its way for now.
Okay. So this creature sort of steps through the woods. It hasn't noticed you at this point, but it's pacing and just sort of moves on through the forest. And so you're sitting here staring at this great massive, and this is like, think like Honda Odyssey sized cat walking through, and you sort of go about the rest of your day, and you know you've had a pretty successful day. You were able to track down some less dangerous food, and you're making your way back when all of a sudden this massive cat steps into your path and turns to look at you. And you can see on its side is a large gash, a wound.
Okay.
So you have a few options. You can either wait, you can attack, or you can maybe try and heal it.
Shoot, let's try to heal it.
Okay. So what we're going to have you do is first you've got to get up to this thing. So we'll have you roll a, I don't know if they have animal handling in here, so we're going to have you roll a, oh, they do have animal handling. So roll me an animal handling check.
Oh no. Okay.
If you roll
that's not
bad,
bad.
it's not going to instantly kill you. I'm just letting you know.
It's 4.
Oh, that is bad. Okay.
Yeah.
So you begin to step towards
Do I have
this.
the +2?
You have a +2, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I have 4, 5, 6.
Okay. It's not much better.
No, it's not.
So you begin to take like a step forward towards this thing. Well, you can play with it, baby. And you hear like a low growl from like the bottom of its throat, this very bassy growl that you might expect from like a bear or a wolf to come out of. And it begins to bare its teeth at you, and so it is feeling like really apprehensive. And just as it looks like it's about to make a decision, you hear just way off in the distance, you hear the sounds of something you haven't heard in a long time, the sound of engines coming through, and the great cat like looks back at the engines, looks at you with its teeth still like bared, and it takes off through the forest. And as you're sort of standing there, the sounds of the engines get closer and closer and closer until finally a speeder bike shows up right in front of you, and it's there's this guy sitting on there, and he's got like a camouflaged hat with like a camouflaged jacket and pants, and he's like, "Hey there, little lady, did you see a giant cat run through this forest? How am I going to get him?"
Yes, I have, and it just ran off in the other direction.
What, the direction I just came from?
No, the opposite way.
The way that I'm going?
Yes.
All right, yeah! And he like whips off his camouflage cowboy hat that I just decided he has, and he goes, "Yeah, let's get him, boys!" And you see like 3 or 4 others are coming up behind him and take off towards this massive feline, sort of hunting them down. And as you're sort of sitting there thinking like, this isn't out of necessity. This is definitely for sport, and it's 100% unfair sport in the way that they're doing this. And something like clicks within you, and you realize like maybe that peace and harmony that you've been looking for, while you might have found it, the rest of the universe is still searching. And so a few days go by, and you eventually pack your stuff up and head out of the woods, trying to find that peace and harmony throughout the rest of the verse. Not to give away too much of your backstory, but there you go.
All right.
And so this is where you find yourself. This is where you all find yourselves, and you're sort of listening to the thrum of engines, the constant hum and thrum of engines, and you hear a voice come over this little speaker, sort of like tinny sounding speaker that pops on next to the door sort of clicks on.
Yes, could all passengers please report to the common area for ticket processing, please? Thank you.
And then everybody was dead quiet for forever. And you all died in the vacuum.
You gotta walk to the common area.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're kind of. Come on, Rylo, let's go.
Well,
We'll go give the nice
I was
people our
icing my
shot.
strumming hand.
Is everybody okay with moving towards the common area?
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so everybody sort of stands up and begins to head toward. Yeah, I wasn't sure if anybody really needed to say, "Hey, we go that way." I'm gonna stay in the cargo hold and look at all the cargo.
I live here now.
I live here now. He's just setting up a tent. Yeah, that was a dumb question on my part. So yeah, you guys all stand up and you begin to head towards the front of the ship where the common area is. You walk out of the cargo bay past the small kitchen, past the crew quarters. Here in the crew quarters, you see this guy that has been on the ship the entire time. He has been one of the crew members just sort of working there. And he looks over. Would anybody have gotten his name, you think? Your characters, would they have like asked him his name or talked to him at all? He's kept to himself a little bit.
I probably would have tried. A handshake does not stop there. It's going to be a hello and, how's your wife and them? And
Okay. Yeah, so this guy's name is Glasher. He's a sort of a medium-sized human guy. He's got dark black hair, and he's just sort of hanging out in his bunk. They're like open bunks. What's up, baby? ¿Qué pasó? I think she needed to get it. Did you drop another one? I don't see it, sweetheart. Do you want to go in there? You can go in there. I don't care. Okay. Weirdo. She had one of my dice. I think she thought she dropped another one, but she didn't. Anyway, so he sort of, as you guys are sort of passing, he's just sort of sitting in his bunk. He's reading a book, and he looks over, gives a hey, what's up? You guys hear the cabin?
It might have been just me, but you kind of cut out there for a second.
Oh, sorry. He gives you guys a little hey, what's up, and he says, "Did you guys hear the captain head up to the common area there?"
yeah, what's going on there, bud? I mean, they say ticket processing, but you think that would have been done at the beginning of the trip instead of midway through?
I already told the captain no free shows.
Well, yeah, it's not a free show or anything like that. Is basically we have you guys landing in a whole bunch of different places, but he wants to double check the tickets to just make sure where we land is sort of equidistant for all of you. There is like a couple of spaceports down on Prime Haven we could land, and while we do have your yes, you can ride on the ship part of the ticket, we don't have your destination part of the ticket other than Prime Haven. So he's just trying to figure out the best place to land for you guys.
Oh, well, that's right kind of him.
Well, it's just standard procedure for us, so I mean, we're not doing anything extra that we normally wouldn't do. So, yeah, if you guys need anything on your way back, just let me know. I think we should be landing here in like 6 hours or something like that.
Alrighty.
Okay. So he gives you guys a little wave, and you guys head past those crew quarters and enter there's basically like a hallway that leads up to the common room up near the front of the pilot station. And as you guys walk into this hallway, the door behind you closes, and the one up at the front doesn't ever open. You get about halfway there, and all of the air is sucked out of this hallway.
like the atmosphere has been discharged to a different location. You guys are gasping for air, except for the droid.
This is
And
fun.
This is fun, right? And
Screw you, droid.
and at the end of the hallway and behind you, both doors open, and into this hallway step 2 combat droids. And we are going to roll initiative.
My character sheet. +1.
You're kind of undercutting the tone here, kiddo. You know, I know it's not your fault, but... Alright, everybody hang on to him. I'll collect him here in a second. Actually, how about this? You guys write down or remember your initiatives, and we'll take like a 5-10 minute break so I can get everything set up. And just be back here, time ending 10 minutes from now.
Roger.
Yep.
All right, yeah, that'll work.
Baby?
D20 plus 1, you get a 19, so you'll have a nat 20 or a unnatural.
Called it dirty 20.
Just know that I'm gonna have to jump in front of my bouncing baby boy and protect him from the danger.
So when I have initiative +2 on my character sheet, I add that to my roll, right?
Yeah, roll a d20 and then add +2.
Yep. Fantastic. I'm learning.
We'll get you there. There we go.
Can everybody do me a favor? Because I will never remember. Just type your character's name in the little chat.
Are you saying you wouldn't remember your dear old father?
I hate you.
Wants to forget.
And honestly, the only person I actually remembered outside of you, of course, Casey, was Kayla, because it made me want nicotine. Is that Bo-I?
B-O-I.
You gotta say it like old man Kratos. Boy.
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 Oh boy.
We are meant to be better gods, boy.
I do not have y'all's characters built out here. That's frustrating.
Damn, everybody besides Kayla is rolling trash initiative.
Well,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Mine is also 8 because I had a +1, but I didn't see the advanced.
Nobody tell me yet.
Wait, there's a what?
Well, if you go into the dice roller on the actual D,
Yeah.
you can hit or was it at the bottom? It says advanced roller.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could add your to the right of whatever the die is. You can add whatever your bonuses.
Oh.
So I'll stick with 8, but I'll re-show you what it does. Like I
Yeah,
can
well-
add +1,
Hey, baby.
and there you go. It goes
Mine's not
15
showing
plus
that.
16. God, I wish I rolled that.
Want some milk?
It's all right. Kayla's over here. She
Good
rolled
job.
a 19 on hers with a +1.
Bro, I could have gotten us more money if you didn't say disadvantage. I rolled a fucking 19 first, and I have a +7 to
Oh.
intimidation.
Don't worry about what I just did. I clicked too many buttons.
That's fine.
Hmm.
I was so upset. I was like, hell yeah, 19. And then he goes, with disadvantage. I'm go, oh.
Yeah, because you're a 14-year-old boy trying to intimidate.
I
a
am
tow
16,
truck
sir.
driver. Okay, whatever.
I mean, to be fair, I have very dark psychic powers.
That is true. You're still a 16-year-old boy threatening a tow truck driver.
I'm intimidating.
Oh, he does so try, that boy.
I'm not gonna give you disadvantage on every intimidation roll, but that felt kind of appropriate.
How rude. That's like the one thing I have good. Is my charisma is really high, and I put everything into intimidation and deception. I am also a very weak boy.
Yeah, this might be a tough
So-
encounter for y'all.
I'm just throwing it out there. The girls are over here requesting a lot more roleplay action.
No,
More role playing? Yeah, we can do that.
absolutely not.
Vi, what is Vi thinking right now?
She wants to jump out a window somewhere.
Hey,
Just be
Vivi,
sucked into space.
I want you to know, at some point, I saw Lear playing his instrument. Walked up to him.
What?
My substance relationship.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't do requests.
Pathetic. And then he walks away.
You have a good day too, angsty teen.
You out
just
there making
owls.
friends, son?
Shut up, Dad!
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the restroom.
You're fine. Yeah, input, output. I'm feeding the baby. So I'm going to be kind of like running back and forth a little bit.
Roger.
What's a fusion cutter again? Held cutting tool, popular among
It's-
technicians.
It's a plasma torch.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Cutting open doors,
Okay.
cutting open safes, torturing the innocent. I mean,
Don't give me ideas.
Dude, there's not a light side and a dark side to this right now, but...
With all the necrotic damage I can do? Yeah, there is.
he's gonna rot somebody's finger off and then be like, "Hi, 9."
There's not a force-sensitive light side, dark side to this, but there is a dark, twisted, mental game to this.
All right, I'm gonna get back into the D&D mindset. I need to go recover my whiskey. I shall return.
Hey, Jack, you're still there, right?
No.
Okay, goodbye.
He's got a, I don't know what it is, but when he goes out of range, usually he'll be able to hear you, and he's probably responding, but we can't hear him.
I was curious if we're fighting droids, do they even take necrotic damage?
Probably not.
What?
Anthony, can you be necrotic?
I was just saying, since there's droids in this universe, do they even take necrotic damage?
Droids? I don't know. I would say we would
treat it as like a construct in D&D, so whatever those are, probably not though. There we go.
Good to know.
Oh. Okay, let me get down my initiative tracker, which is a notebook.
I didn't even have
No, I have to work tomorrow.
I gotta work more.
I don't.
Okay. All right, let me go ahead and get initiatives. Is everybody? Sorry, let's do.
Roll call.
Damn.
Okay. Let me do it like this. First of all, we'll do a roll call. Is everybody back? We're gonna start with Anthony,
Yeah.
Josh,
Yep.
Meeka,
Mm-hmm.
Casey,
Yoo-hoo.
Kayla,
Yes.
Jamie.
Jamie.
Jamie. Is he dead? Did somebody
Should we
kill
all
him?
just sit here and yell his name until he returns?
Whatever you want to do, bud.
Wait, I got an idea.
Okay.
Jamie, Malika wants something.
Oop.
I would have laughed.
Nope. Oh, doesn't
Nope,
love you.
didn't work.
Are you not texting him?
Yeah.
Oh, see? She's
No, you
texting
already had
him.
enough blueberries.
I want
There's no
some
such thing
blueberries.
as too many blueberries.
I have frozen blueberries that I give them.
I literally
You
eat
want some more?
blueberries by the case. Well, container.
Well,
Whatever you
while
want to call that.
Jamie's figuring out his life,
I mean, to be fair, he's really low. I can read you his. What do you want to
Yeah,
call it?
he did
Initiative.
his
He
roll.
rolled it.
hang on,
His was
hang
a
on,
6.
hang on. Well, we'll do it like this. Who got
Hey, I'm back.
20 or above?
Me.
Okay. Let's go. Zin, what'd you get?
20.
I have returned.
Zin 20. Okay. Who got 15 through 20?
Ha!
Anybody? Anybody at all? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Joshua.
No, your boy got an 8. Thank you.
Oh.
Let me see. Okay, then we gotta go do this.
I have been rolling a dookie.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
And
Sorry, the droid is buffering.
yeah, right. You just see like swirls of. Okay. So 10 through 15.
I got a 12.
I got 10.
For Vi. Got 12. And then San, you got a 10.
Son got 10.
Okay. 5 through 10.
Oh, I got a 8.
I have an 8 as well.
Okay. Who talked first?
Josh.
Okay.
Well, I mean, wouldn't it go off dexterity at that point?
Yes, but I didn't know who actually said that they got.
Oh, Jamie and Josh got an 8.
Basically, the way that I do people who tie, I just let you decide each turn who wants to go first.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, Jamie can go first. My first move is going to be a buff anyway.
Okay.
So.
God damn it.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably play my guitar and panic at first.
Well, your boy is squishy as fuck, so he needs to boost himself.
Your
a
boy
little
is
bit.
8 HP, bro.
Who are we missing?
I have
Zin,
6.
San, Rylo,
All
Ken.
right. Wow.
So, boy,
HP for the loss.
And an armor class of 11, sir.
boy, what'd you get for your initiative?
A 4.
4. Okay.
Damn. Poor little droid.
Yeah.
He's just trying to go through life. He's struggling.
He's waiting on the new Windows update.
Okay. Let's drag you guys over to here. If you could please look at the.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Bitch, I get the pink one.
So okay, well that's claimed. Anyways,
Well, I think Jamie should get the pink one.
Yeah,
It's
too
got a
late.
little
He called it.
instrument.
He called
Yeah,
it,
that's
so I don't know
true.
what
It
to tell you.
does. No, he's right. He's right. It's got a loot.
Okay.
Dibs on purple because he looks the most sinister.
Okay, purple for Rylo. Oh my god.
I want green because it's got a pig head.
Okay. Green's a
I'm
dwarf.
pretty pink.
Green for Casey. And then who wants yellow?
I'll take yellow. It's got a shield.
Yeah.
You are made of metal.
Okay, and then light blue.
I'm the shield.
Meeka or Kayla, light blue.
I don't care.
Kayla, it is. All right, and Meeka, you're the last one. Okay, everybody, do me a favor and move your characters around just a little bit, and then move them back to where they were. Yes, yes. You can all
How do
goof
you
around.
move it? Sorry.
You should be.
On the left-hand side, there should
Oh,
be
so,
a
got it.
select
Got
option.
it. Okay.
I'm trying. I am very laggy.
Baby, are you?
Casey, you were in space.
And you fail.
I'm stealthy as fuck. They didn't even know I was here.
Because you are now in space, thousands of miles away from us.
I don't know how to move this.
Hit the little arrow icon on the left. It says select.
I am.
You're
then
that
Select your
blue,
character.
the teal one.
Yeah, you're.
Everybody,
There you
make
go.
sure you can move your stuff, and then move them back. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. Nope.
Casey.
Let me just
Dad,
make
you're
sure
embarrassing me.
Okay, that's right.
What's a little life and death without some fun, Rylo?
Okay. All right, so here's how this is going to work. You guys do not have any atmosphere, okay? So you can survive without atmosphere by holding your breath. Starting with, you guys all have a minimum of 1 round, and then plus whatever your constitution modifier is, that number of rounds before you have to start rolling dice for like saving against it.
Perfect.
Okay?
I'm dead.
If you have -1 or you have 0 constitution, you still get 1 round of actions. So
Can
once
I
it comes
pass out?
yeah. Yeah. Well, once you pass out, then you'll start making death save. Well, after the 1 round, you'll start making constitution saving throws, and it'll get harder and harder as the rounds go along. Okay?
Okay. Question, DM.
Yes.
Do I have to speak to cast spells?
As a little robot?
No, I'm not a robot. This is Josh.
Oh, sorry. We'll get y'all's voices soon.
Jack's been drinking.
Do we really sound this? I feel like his voice is so much deeper than mine.
You probably are. I'm not very good at this. It's
I
bad
know.
game.
I just I feel like Anthony's voice is so much deeper than mine.
Anthony does kind of sound like a man's man.
So I don't have
Okay,
to go
ouch.
through and look up the rule right now. I'm gonna say yes, you can cast spells without speaking right now. I'll look it up later, but at least for this combat, you can definitely cast spells if you need to. Oops, don't you move. Okay. Okay, so first up is Zin, believe it or not. So you are first. You have roll me, before you do anything, roll me a perception check. Actually, no, passive wisdom. It's 14.
Oh, come on, give me perception.
I'll give you a perception check. Go ahead. If you could just
Okay.
bully
that
me
one.
into it.
Okay, so dice roller. It'd be 8.
Okay. All right, that's fine. All right, what would you like to do?
Shit, I don't know.
Okay, you've got enough movement to reach either of them, just so you're aware.
Yeah, I guess I will go up to one of them because I don't have any actual handguns or anything
Oh, he's
like that.
behind me. Shit.
We'll go to that one.
Okay.
And then I guess I will start swinging.
Okay. What weapon do you have? Because I'm just seeing unarmed strike on your.
No, I have.
She may not have equipped it. Give me a second. Let me see if I can.
It's okay. I can check her backpack.
Vibro katanas.
Vibro katana. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, go ahead and swing
Two of
away
them.
with that bad boy.
Give Give it a second.
Casey's playing with my computer.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. Why are you not equipping? There we go.
Nice. Okay, so that.
Okay, so
okay,
you know what to do from here.
Do I though?
Yeah, roll your d20.
Actually, real quick, are you what do you want proficient with those katanas?
Yes, if I
Yes.
remember correctly.
Okay, so don't forget to add your proficiency.
Yeah, that's already added on the character sheet.
Okay.
Okay.
So
D20, which would be 11 plus. Oh, geez, so many freaking things. 11 plus
5.
5.
So 16 to hit.
Ooh, robot.
I know you're trying to be a
Droid,
character.
translate.
But
I know.
Do I add that proficiency?
It's already there. That's why that's plus 5.
Okay.
Okay, so you walk up, pull your vibra katana out, and swing life away. 16 does hit, so go ahead and
So now you go back over
give me some damage.
to the other one. There you go.
Damn it.
1d8, and then you'll add 3 to that.
So it'd be 4.
4.
All right, 4 damage to this droid. Your vibra katana cuts this huge gash in him. He's still up though. Okay. Any bonus action you would like to do?
I don't think I have. Do I have any bonus action on this one? I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine. All right, next up are the droids. So they are going
great.
to. Yep. So they are going to. The one right in front of you is going to go ahead and fire his blaster rifle. Let's see if we can get a hit here. Yeah.
just
19 to hit.
just
Oh.
curious, Jack.
Yes.
Is there a range disadvantage if you're in melee?
I don't believe so.
Okay, no problem. That's why I'm asking.
I'll double check that later though. That's a good
I
question.
mean that works for me as a spellcaster. I was just curious.
I will double check it later, but I don't believe so. So he's 19 to hit.
I mean that definitely hits.
Yeah, I know.
I can't imagine your AC is more than 19.
Yeah, no. So that's right at you, Kayla, and let's see what we're gonna hit with. Okay. Oh, we don't roll that one. We roll. Where are you?
Oh, Kayla didn't tell you? She permanently rides around in a tank.
That's gonna be 10 damage. Holy
God.
Yeah, he. That is kind of an anomaly. They rolled max damage on that.
Damn.
Yeah, and the other droid is going to use a reaction to also fire at you.
Great.
I am sorry.
Where isn't the droid all the way behind us?
Yep.
It can hit Kayla?
Yep.
Interesting.
Right. What questions did you have about that?
Who?
I just because of line of sight and everything like that. I'm not saying
Look at that.
like
Look at that.
wouldn't
Threaded the needle.
I'm just saying wouldn't
Threaded the
more like
needle.
okay. And that okay, I do have a question then.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I use my reaction because it's going past the blaster bolt is going past me?
Mm-hmm.
I have a reaction that I can saber reflect.
Okay.
In response to being attacked, you raise your weapon to attempt to deflect. Does it have to be attacking me?
Can you read it out for me?
In response to being attacked, you raise your weapon to attempt to deflect. When you use this power, damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d6. If you reduce the damage to 0 while you are wielding a light weapon or a vibro weapon, which I wield a light weapon, and the damage is energy or ion, you can reflect the attack at the target with the same range as part of the reaction.
Okay. So normally, rules is written, yes, you would have to be attacked, but it kind of makes sense that you'd be able to block this one anyways. Why don't you roll me a, this is the offer I'll give you, roll me a dexterity check. Just let's say flat dexterity. I'm gonna double check some stuff. Yeah, let's just do flat dexterity. And if you make it, then you can block it, but you can't knock it back to him.
That'd be a 10.
A 10. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to do it.
Okay.
So yeah, you do whip out your energy sword and go to block this blaster pistol or this blaster. It does get past you. I will say that you. Actually, it gets past you, and he didn't roll high enough to hit Kayla. Anyway, so what's up, baby? Are you ready to get out? Okay. Okay. Next up is the other droid. So he is going to take aim at. Yeah, he's going to take aim at Energy Sword Boy.
How many droids are there?
Just 2.
I thought there was the second one.
The second one's attack was a reaction as opposed to.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I would have saved that if I knew that.
Yeah. So there's
Thank you, Josh.
one on either side.
Yeah, I thought that was his attack. That's why I was using my reaction. Had I known he was gonna attack me, I would have used it for me.
Maybe you could get him on your turn. So he's gonna roll an attack against you. Gets +4 to this. 21 to hit.
Oh, gee, does that hit?
Yes, I'm rolling pretty good. I like these dice. I might have to change.
I'm gonna die.
You'll be fine. Just gonna check this real quick. Yeah, so 8 damage.
I'm dead.
Okay, so unfortunately Rylo goes down. But you know what? Both of the droids have gone. The other droid does not need to. And also, you were hit. You would know this as you were hit. You were hit with non-lethal damage.
I'm still unconscious.
You're still unconscious, but you're not like bleeding out or have a score mark, carbon score mark or anything in there. Okay, next up is Vi. It is your turn.
Oakley dokley. I'm
And San, you're up next.
gonna scooch up and get this guy.
Scooch. Bless you, baby.
Just a little shimmy up to him.
Oh,
And roll to hit.
that is how this game works.
Oof.
What do we get, a 12? Yeah, 12's not going to do it, unfortunately.
What do you hit him with? Oh, 12 plus 4.
No, it's 8 plus 4.
Oh, she already did the plus 4.
Shit.
Yeah. All right, so action movement. Anything else you'd like to do? Meeka, while you're there, can you roll me a perception check?
I can do that. You're kidding.
Okay. So as you sort of like go to stab at this thing with your rapier, you do whiff, but you look into the chamber beyond, and you see like this red button that's set into this panel that says re-atmospherize. You'd think repressurize, but I couldn't think of that word. So yeah, it says repressurize on it, and it is glowing. You do still have some movement left.
Does the disengage stuff still work here?
If you have disengage on your character sheet, let me see.
I don't think so.
Okay. What's your class again?
The operative.
Operative. Okay. Let me go check on that real quick. Aye, baby. Oh, it's a very strong heartbeat. Yeah. Oh yes. Very strong. Do. Class operative expertise, sneak attack. Cunning. Nope. Okay, so cunning action you'll get at 2nd level.
which will allow you to do that. So you could take the attack of opportunity if you want, or you can hang out and maybe try and get it next round.
With the attack of opportunity, could I try and like dodge that? Kind of.
So basically, whenever you leave his melee range, which you would have to do to push the button, he would get a regular attack on you. He can use his reaction to get a regular attack on you. Now this one still has his reaction. The other droid was the one that had used their reaction to shoot, but he didn't bother because Kylo went down, or Rylo went down.
You best watch those name drops. Disney will get you.
Oh yeah, they're gonna come after us.
I remembered why I'd never played Wizard.
What do you think? You want to take the attack, or you want to wait?
I think I'll take it. So
Okay.
just walk over, or well, over here.
We'll get it.
We get attacked.
Okay. So he's going to take an attack of opportunity against you. Nope, doesn't hit. 9 does not hit you. Okay, and you have a free object interaction to push that button.
I'll push the button.
All right, you push the button, and air rushes back into this hallway, and you go. Everybody takes like this big breath of air. Oh, okay.
Do I though?
Hello.
Yes, you do.
We're just
Because
unconscious.
you're just unconscious, not dead. So that is Vi's turn. Son, it is your turn.
Sometimes I want to try to
Rylo
fly
being up
screen
next.
for the mini bike.
I am going to shout, "My baby boy!" And I'm gonna get in between me and the droid.
Okay. You're gonna get in
And
between you and the droid.
and me and my old hand cannon with tears running down my face are going to blast at this thing.
Okay, fire away. This one up here.
Yep.
Okay. He's juking back and forth. He's a juke.
Oh shit, I managed to put everything in the way. I did not plan that out well. 9, 3, 12.
12 to hit. That is not going to do it. Yeah, just this blaster pistol hits him, but like careens off of his armor. And yeah. Okay. Any bonus action?
Any kind of healing.
Well, I don't
I've
have
got
anything that I
healing.
can give you.
God, you suck, father.
I've got healing.
You are so far away from me.
I know.
And engaged with another.
I think that's it for me. I'm just gonna I'm gonna continue my movement to kind of put myself between it and the others.
God damn.
Okay. Next up is Rylo. Go ahead and make me a death saving throw. You roll a
Hell
D20.
yeah! Come on, nat 20, baby.
Nat 20. Let's
Come
go.
on, nat
On
20.
a nat 20, you stand straight back up.
Oh, he stinks.
Hey, that's my pin.
Oh, fuck you! Well, at
For
least
those
I
of you
succeeded.
listening at home, Rylo just rolled a 19. So yeah, that is. Hey, where are you going?
At least I
That is a
succeeded.
success. That is a success. But unfortunately does not stand up. Lear, that is your turn.
All right. So
And
before I
afterwards, boy.
start, I have a question on one of my abilities.
Okay.
All right. So I have an ability that is let me get back to the screen.
Okay.
Numbers are hard. It's called critical analysis. So it says, as a bonus action on your turn, you can analyze a creature you can see within 60 feet of you for the next minute, or until you analyze another target, you gain the following benefit. So if it's a hostile creature, your attack and damage rolls made with weapons with the finesse property or blaster weapons against the target may use your critical analysis ability modifier, which I don't know what that means. which is intelligence instead of strength or dexterity. You must use the same modifier for both rolls.
Okay. What class you repping?
Scholar.
Scholar. Okay.
Which is why I have that at first level.
Huh?
It's a scholar first level ability.
Thank you, baby. Okay, let me go
You're
check
welcome.
it out real quick. Shut up. Scholar. You want me to open the bag? What's in the bag? So happy. Okay, let me go critical. Oh, yep, let me jump down there. Criteria, critical analysis, forces, modifier, scholar level. Yeah, what is this? What is this? What are you? Okay. Which is okay. You may use your critical analysis ability modifier, which is intelligence, instead of strength or dexterity. So basically, you can use a finesse, a weapon with a finesse property, or blaster weapons, and instead of using strength or dexterity to add your bonus to your die roll, you'll use your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which would be useful because it's my number 1 stat.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yup.
So hence the benefit
Got
of
it.
critical analysis. So yeah, if you
All
want
right.
to do that, you absolutely can.
So then I will move Brad over here. And I will... There's Brad there.
All right. You may fire when ready.
All right. So dice roll. 1 d6. Oh, I need to use critical analysis on it first. I don't know if I have to do anything with that.
Just say you're going to use it, and then...
I'm using it.
Okay.
Then I'm
cool.
shooting it, little bastard. Okay. All right, so 1d6. Oh, that's not great. I got an 8.
You rolled a d6, so you need to roll a d20.
Well, my guns.
Yeah.
Oh, that's for damage.
No,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
for
you rolled a damage instead of an attack.
Whoopsie.
I was like, it's green, which means max, but I don't know what to tell you.
And then if it says +4, do I do +4 with the next where it says blaster carbine +4?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think it's +5 because you're using your critical analysis and getting a +3.
Yes.
Normally it'd be a +4 because you'd be using your dexterity with critical
Oh,
analysis.
but because it's one. Well, because I have 15 dex, 17 intelligence. Okay, so +1 extra. I got
Hurry
it.
up, because my phone's about to die.
21.
Bam. Okay, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
No, I use that damage above it. You already rolled the damage.
You want to die? I'll shoot you.
I'm helping you. You
What
rolled
the-
max damage.
Oh, I did. God damn it! I forgot it was a d6.
Oh.
So
I'm
roll again.
sorry. You said some bad shit about me earlier, man. Still alright.
All right, 7. It's actually kind of funny. I didn't really have to make your roll because your minimum damage would have killed this dude. This blaster bolt goes right through his chest and just explodes out the back. Shrapnel decorating the wall with oil and goop.
Eva.
And so this guy is dead.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Can I borrow your phone charger real quick?
I learned that.
Oh, shit.
You know, running away from tax collectors and debt collectors.
Just real quick.
All right, so that's movement, action, bonus action. Boy, it is your turn. You have a unconscious Kylo next to you, or Rylo, whatever.
Can I use medicine to stabilize it?
Yeah, you can use a medicine check and try and stabilize him.
Ooh.
Why does it have 2 numbers?
I think you have advantage for some reason. Or you rolled with advantage. Let me check your sheet.
Weird.
You have proficiency in medicine. Either one of those would work anyways. So, yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're able to sort of like you see where the bolt hit and everything like that, and you're able to stabilize him. So he is still at 0 hit points, but he is not going to have to make any more death saving throws. All right. I would call that your action. Do you still want to do that?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. All right. Next up is Zin. Your turn.
I'm gonna move too, if that's all right.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Sorry.
I get up in between these two
Oh.
at the top.
Yeah, I don't really want to.
Just walk past my unconscious body.
Okay, you're the purple one?
Yes.
Okay. Can I cast Spare the Dying?
It wouldn't work. I'm already
You're-
stabilized.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many hit points are you at?
Well, Spare the Dying doesn't heal, does it? It just
Yeah,
stabilizes.
Okay.
that just stops somebody from dying.
Assuming it's the
Fine.
same as in D&D.
It probably would be.
Yeah. Yeah, no, go ahead.
Well, do what you were doing before then, if you can't do anything. If you want to use your movement to go above.
1 second. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. We will go with the next one because I'm almost dead myself.
Okay. All right. So are we casting?
Do what?
Are we casting a spell?
No, I'm just gonna skip my turn on this one because I'm almost dead.
Okay. You don't want
And the
to
only
smack the droid or heal or anything like that?
Yeah, how do I
Okay. No,
how do
no,
I
you
heal?
don't you? You may not have any healing abilities. Let me check.
All I have is the Spare the Dying.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yeah, there's unfortunately no healing.
Could
in
she
this party.
like walk over to me if it's in range and just take the stuff that I have? Or does that require me to hand it to her?
No, I mean if you have stuff on you, I would assume you guys have all your gear and equipment on you just through habit or whatever. So if he's got something on there, she would kind of have to know about it though.
I have a trauma kit,
I do too. I don't know if that works though, does it?
Trauma kits. Let's check.
but it's for wounds.
Just stabilize. Well, I
Yeah,
guess
that's all it is.
Sounds like
Krisha has 0 hit points. Whoops, I bought the wrong thing. Well, I got 3 of them.
If we make it to Prime Haven, you guys might have to pick up some med packs or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to know what also sucks?
Hmm.
Anthony, you are screwed when it comes to Spare the Dying.
Yeah.
You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points, the creature becomes stable. The power has no effect on droids or constructs.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yikes.
okay.
You can't give us stuff, put it in another body.
But I mean,
All right. What we can do, Zin, is we can have you hold your turn until something happens, and then you just let me know whenever you would like to go. We're down to 1 bad guy right now. He is going to. Who's our guy in yellow again? Let me check.
I think it's Anthony.
That's boy. So he is going to make an attack against you. Actually, you know what he's going to do? He is going to reach into like a little pouch on his hip, and he's going to pull out a metallic device, and he's going to attempt to slam it into you.
Oh, shit.
He's going to jump over both of you.
And he misses.
Put me out of my misery.
So you see him like swing this thing down at you. It's just like this tiny little device that you would recognize as a restraining bolt.
Okay.
All right. So that's his turn. No dice on his try. Next up is going to be Vi.
I'm quite far away.
I mean, you could always go to like the left side if you have blasters or anything like that.
Yeah.
You have 30 feet of movement.
Yes. I just don't want to shoot one of y'all.
You can get to there.
Yeah. Shit. That green one's good. So. I'm gonna try and shoot that droid and hope I don't kill nobody else.
Yeah, you can hit him from there. That's fine.
Nat one.
The blaster. Well, with this one, I get +6 to hit, so we'll see.
Ooh.
9 is not going to do it, unfortunately. So you pull out your little blaster with the Viper's Nest logo on it, and you fire it off, blast the wall behind him, and he turns his head towards you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Sick.
All right. Okay, next up is going to be San.
Okay, question, seeing as the astromech is like 2 foot tall, can I just shoot straight over its head?
Yeah.
Okay, then, yeah.
Yeah, Mama's that way. She'll help you out. Go throw it away, baby.
Oh, can you put your hand on top of its head for advantage, because it stabilizes your arm?
That's awesome. Here, let me show Casey and the guys. And Kayla and Meeka. Look, 39 bucks for a whole freaking rack. Look at that.
I can't see your screen.
Why not?
What is it?
His ribs.
That looks good.
That seems a little expensive.
$40 for like
They're in
18
California.
pounds of
Oh
meat.
yeah, true.
No,
Y'all are
that's
in California,
amazing.
so that's
I
expensive.
need it in like quarters.
Yeah.
And close
Your screen
enough.
is
Here,
like
let me
completely
hold
blank
it.
for some reason.
Yeah. Okay, San, so you're firing right over boy.
Yep.
18 will hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Alright, and that does 10 plus 1.
She's so excited about these ribs.
That would be a 4.
4 damage. All right. Pew, pew. You blast this guy. Little sparks fly out of him. He is still standing though. Next up is Rylo. You are unconscious. I'll let you roll.
Can I roll just to see if I can get
Yeah,
a nat 20 and wake up?
Absolutely. Yeah. But a nat 1 won't kill you.
Nope.
All right. Sorry, man. I know this sucks being out of combat first.
Yeah.
Session. I apologize.
I mean, no, to be fair, it makes sense because I'm a fucking 16-year-old. Why would I have so many hit points? Just goddamn, why did you roll fucking 8 damage as a level 1 character?
I'm sorry. All right. Next up is Lear.
I know that guy. All right. Carrying on the
Wayward
the
Son?
trend.
Oh. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm gonna
I need some-
move this guy right over here. And we're gonna do critical analysis again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go pew pew again.
Alrighty.
So 1d20. And then what was it? A frickin' plus something or another.
Plus 5.
5, yeah.
Oof.
Well, that's not great.
No, it's not. Yeah, you fire off. Nothing. Smashes against the wall. Next up is Boy.
Don't hurt the guitar.
Damn it! I should have used that. I have facial.
Question for you.
Yes.
Look at that.
Would pouring some kind of medicine be a bonus action or an action?
So do you have like a med pack, health pack, something like that?
Somebody said they did, but conveniently walked across my cold, dying body.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't think anybody ended up having one. I think they just had trauma kits.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, that could only stabilize.
Never mind. Now I understand.
Can the enemy make a dex save?
The enemy can make a dex save. Why
I'm
wouldn't
using electrical burst.
they? Oh, okay. Is this ion or lightning damage by chance?
Lightning.
Okay. Yeah, let me have him make a dex save at disadvantage. Yeah, 8 plus 2, 10.
Yeah, I don't think that beats me.
Probably not. If it's your, like, wisdom save or spell save or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
18 plus whatever.
For damage?
No,
Oh.
he takes 1d6.
Okay. roll me that 1d6 then. Definitely got hit. 3. That is the exact number you needed to hit, my man. So you guys see this droid that's sort of been trying to blast you. You guys have been trying to blast it. Almost nobody sees this tiny little arm like pop out of, yes, baby, I know, exciting. Pop out of boy and just electrocute him. And this droid like freezes up and then falls over flat. And you guys are out of combat.
I turn and run to my boy on the floor.
Yeah, Rylo is there, not bleeding out because cauterized wounds. He is unconscious but stable, you can see.
Can I pick up the blaster this dude had?
Yeah. No, sorry, they're integrated into its arm. I apologize.
Darn. Can I take its arm?
You can attempt to do so with a strength check.
Well, we have the...
Oh, if you have a fusion cutter, yeah, you can.
We have the astrologer's kit.
The astrologist kit?
It's the thing that you use to integrate droid parts.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Is there anything in his little pouch?
Yeah, these droids are not carrying anything. They have, they actually have, like, a power cell that's in there. It looks like it might be a quick swap one that they can change out really quick, like on like a backpack, or their back, lower back has one that's partially drained.
Okay.
Those did they both have a restraining bolt on them?
Yes, they both were carrying restraining bolts.
Oh.
Can I take the one that this guy has and give it to Solo?
Yeah. If you guys want to sort of search these guys, you absolutely can.
Sweet.
So yeah, whoever's searching, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Do we get experience for that encounter?
Don't worry about experience. I do milestones.
Roger Dodger.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you are able to find. You can't play with those outside of this room.
How did you add that?
I built my character on this.
Oh.
You built it into Roll20.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Oh, do you want to play with your? That's so
Hey,
yeah.
chat.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You're fine. So on these droids, you find a power cell each, and then the 2 restraining bolts, and they also have some comms on them.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I listen in on the comms?
Yes, you could have done that.
Can I still do that?
Do what?
She has lend aid. She just found it. So yeah, you could walk up and tap him, and then give him your wisdom mod. Hold on. Boop.
I also want to know if I can do something.
Yeah.
Your wisdom mod is +2, so you would give him 3 hit points if you walk up and touch him.
I'm a bit of a tech guy. Is there any way I can go and try to find like information from the memory banks or something, find out some information on why they attacked us?
You could. There aren't any accessible ports in this particular hallway, however.
Ah, okay.
Unfortunately, not like the. Hey, dude. Yeah, so there aren't any access ports in this particular hallway, but oh, okay. I see what she wants. But that is something you could definitely do.
And the droids don't have anything I can go through, right?
In terms of like their memory circuits or anything like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Why don't you go ahead and roll me a? I don't want to call it investigation, but that's kind of what it is. Let me see.
I'm fine with that. I have +5 in that.
Technology.
Oh, I'm not going to do investigation then. Yeah, I'll give you a technology roll to see if you're able to sort of splice into these guys' programming, essentially.
Okay, so 1d20 and then my technology plus 3.
22.
22.
Okay. So you are able to sort of get into their programming, their information. You cinch out your little arm, and you start sort of searching through. You don't find a lot of information in terms of like why they're doing what they're doing. You have their directives, which are await. There was their initial directive once they were on the ship, and it said hide and wait, and then restrain, don't kill. And so those are their basic directives that they have in them. But other than that, these are pretty simple-minded droids. They're not necessarily going to have, all the bad guys' plans.
Sorry, guys. Probably someone I owed money to.
Okay. With that, you have... So where you guys are right now, you're in this hallway. There is the door towards the small common area with the pilot, and then there's the door back towards the cargo bay. Neither of them have opened as of yet.
Can I hear anything on the comms?
After a few minutes, yes, you do hear sort of like a shaky sounding voice come over the comms, and they say,
B1 Alpha? Report in, please.
Can I doot into the mic?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
All right.
And you don't hear anything back.
Okay.
Yeah. So what would you guys like to do?
Probably try to, I would say, head to the captain, see what the hell's going on.
I was gonna say, my first thought is, seeing as I know the boy is stable, I'm gonna ask if everyone is okay.
I would like to remain unconscious.
Roll me a d20.
Me or him?
Rylo.
Yep.
Okay, cool. You wake up with 1 hit point. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Did they fear me?
They feared the shit out of you, Tiger.
Remember when you talked shit earlier?
Don't you badmouth my boy in his time of weakness.
Suck it!
At least we can loot their bodies.
Already
Too late.
done. You did a good job.
What? Wait.
You were in a blind
Father,
fury and
you
everything.
looted their bodies before getting me conscious?
Well, they were doing the looting. I was standing here trying to figure out what to do. with
DM,
you.
my trust in my father is even less now.
No!
I will move that slider down on your character sheet.
I want you to know this, Casey. The second I saw you, I know I was unconscious as my character couldn't know, but the second you decided to loot those bodies before trying to get me up, I knew that was going to happen.
I didn't even go to the bodies.
Yes, you did.
No, my immediate response was to turn around and come to you. I never left your side.
Yeah, I looted the bodies.
I'm pretty sure the first thing out of his thing was, what can we get for free?
I still trust him. Okay. Anyway,
Anyway.
in my weak state, you all see my hands start glowing with energy, and I'm gonna cast Armor of Aboleth and give myself 5 more temporary hit points. So I'm back to full health.
Back to temporarily back to full health.
Well, for the next hour, I'm at
Have
full
you
health.
heard of Band-Aids?
I'll cast
I don't
Voltage
have
Shield,
any.
too.
I don't have any heals.
It just does the same thing.
All right. So while we're planning, I think we should all gather round. If we continue, we're probably going to end up in more situations like this. If we head back towards the cargo hold, we know we were safe there, and we can at least hold out until either somebody blows up the ship or we get rescued.
And then DM.
Yeah.
Also burning another force point, whatever you want to go, psychic point, and casting Battle Precognition.
Okay.
Until the power ends, which it's 8 hours duration.
Jesus.
My DC is now 13 plus my Dexterity modifier, so 14.
Your AC?
Yes.
Okay, just
Instead of 11, it's 14 now.
wow. There you go. All right. Perfect. Go ahead, Case.
Pretty much that was kind of my general announcement to the group. I was gonna leave it to a tally. We're kind of stuck in a room and no doors have opened, so.
Oh, what about going and seeing what's going on with the captain? Like, if this happened in other places, then we could be going anywhere at this point. Shouldn't we figure out what's going on instead of just sitting in a cargo bay?
Yeah.
True, but moving forward could lead to more altercations.
What your son's for?
I need my enemies to fear me.
See, he wants to fight. Let's unleash him.
Yes, I would like the opportunity to fight. Not immediately be knocked unconscious.
It wasn't immediate. Zin got to go first.
I mean, I'm fine with moving forward if everyone else is, but I just want to make sure we have a consensus here. I don't want to leave somebody behind.
Yeah, everybody
and have
needs
them
to
be
weigh in on
undefended.
this. Good chat.
I know, right?
I'm still trying to get my bearings.
You're waking up. You're a little sleepy.
Okay.
All right. Just if you don't want to talk, move your character where you're kind of leaning to go. North is the captain's quarters, right?
Green is the captain's quarters.
Yes.
And then blue is
So
the
you
cargo.
guys just go wherever you want, and then we'll make a decision that way.
I go the opposite direction of my dad.
Wow.
Guess we're going this way.
Oh, hold on. The other two were talking about a milkshake.
I hear they bring all the boys to the yard.
We have a game here.
I do.
Not to metagame. Actually, this isn't metagaming. I'll say it out loud. Hey, anybody have anything that can heal?
Only if you're dying.
I do.
Kayla does now.
Any chance he can get you, boy? Because his hit points are temporary.
The only thing I have is Lind Aid.
So she'd be able to give you 3 hit points.
I'll take it. That's more than halfway to my max health.
Oh, thanks.
No, I
right.
said I'd take it. I don't have a whole lot of health.
Like I said.
Okay, so Kayla, are you casting Lind Aid
Yes.
on your boy? Okay, so
You said it adds 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, so my temporary hit point. Hold on, I gotta.
I'm still at 2.
Oh, do it on yourself then. I'm good for now. If you'd rather heal yourself.
Yeah, Jack, can I heal my? I don't
heal
know.
yourself. Let me see.
You have to touch a beast or humanoid within 5 feet of you. So I don't know if it works fine.
Does it say another creature or does it say a creature that you can see?
Touch A.
Okay, so you can touch yourself.
Okay, then I'll put 3 on myself.
Okay.
I didn't know you had an only spacers.
Question, DM.
Yeah.
I don't know if boy is hurt. If I have shock abilities, can I like recharge him? How do you heal a droid?
You can heal him. I mean, but
Oh.
I think you might have to do like a tech kit or something like that.
Okay.
But I'll double check on that.
I'm like, I have lightning powers. Can I put more energy into it?
No, that's not how repairing droids work.
Then I am useless as far as healing goes.
We're just gonna overclock him.
Yeah, just overclock. He just like, hey guys, what's going on? Oh my god, blah, blah, blah. Okay, are we going to the captain's quarters or the cargo hold?
Yeah, I think
most of our group is still in the center.
Yeah, let's move
Well,
either
trying
up
to
the
heal up a
green-
little bit.
Move up either to the green circle or to the blue circle. To sort of, if you guys want to vote that way.
I think we were going green.
It looks like we got 3, and you guys can always split up if you want to.
I can't leave my boy unprotected.
Okay. So you guys go up to the door to what would lead into the captain's quarters. Well, to like the little common area, and then past and then the common area, by the way, is like a small alcove. It's not this huge like multi-purpose room type of thing. It's just like this little small alcove. And you try the button on the side of the door, and it is locked. And when you try it, you hear that same scared voice pop over the comm again. It goes,
Glasher, I think they're trying to get in. Glasher.
And you hear the door to the cargo hold slide open, and with a blaster rifle leveled at you all, you see Glasher step out, and he goes, "All right, just everybody calm down, put your weapons down."
Can I make an intimidation check to tell him to put his weapon down?
Yeah, you can try.
Alright.
What do you say or do to intimidate him?
No, you put your weapon down before we end you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, roll it.
23.
Damn. Okay.
I have a +7 to intimidation. That's why I want to intimidate.
So Glasher has this rifle like leveled at you guys, like dead to rights, has you. And when you say this, he like looks down at the droids, looks at like all the scarring all over the walls and everything, and he goes, "Okay, all right. Let's just all relax here, real quick, okay?"
Guys, I did something.
I'm proud of you, bud.
Thank you, bye.
Can I roll over and disarm him?
You done good.
Yeah, he has his rifle sort of not aimed at you guys, but has it in both of his hands. When you start to roll
at
over,
the low ready, as it were.
Yeah, low ready. When you start to roll over, he says, "Hey, I don't want to give this up."
Go shower.
If you don't want to give it up, you better tell us what the hell's going on.
All right. Okay,
No, you
listen.
need to wash your hair.
I I work for a group of people that how do you put it without sounding like a huge asshole?
Just say it how you feel it, buddy. That's what I always do.
They exchange goods and services, and a lot of those goods are people.
Traffickers.
Yeah, you could put it like that. Yeah, a little bit. I work with a group of people who they're traffickers. Yeah, they're traffickers. And so we were supposed to, stun you guys, knock you unconscious, and then I was going to put you in binders and throw you in the cargo hold until we got to the rendezvous point.
Please buy me dinner first. Jeez.
All right. On that note, I assume that the group probably has him leveled up, like weapons
No,
wise.
you haven't leveled up after killing.
No. I mean, like we have our weapons leveled on him.
Oh hell yeah! My hands are all static. You pointed at him.
I'm going to go over there and put this fucker in binders.
I will go with you.
I'm sorry. You're gonna do what?
We're putting this fucker in binders.
Okay. Yeah, you walk over to him, and you sort of put. Are you using your binders?
Wait, where are we now?
We can use the one I picked up.
You guys are still in the hallway. Don't worry about the map anymore. You guys are still in the hallway. And
actually, yeah, I'm gonna put him in mine, and then I'm gonna take his binders and the key for his, and throw them in my pack.
He actually has, when you search him, 6 pairs of binders. and it's not necessarily a key. They're more of like a code that you have to punch in, sort of like a combo lock thing that you have to turn back and forth. But yeah, so you pull out, grab one of his binder sets, you put them in binders. What next?
I'm gonna ask him if there's anybody else on the ship who's gonna be a threat to us.
Well, I don't think you're gonna get much trouble out of the pilot. He's you might say he's a contractor per se.
I'll jump in here, and I'm gonna try to persuade him to go a little bit more in detail with that. And all the vagueness he's doing, he's hiding something. Did everybody die?
All right, that
I was
dead
waiting for
silence.
what the
seems
DM
like-
was saying.
No, sorry.
Oh.
Trying to grab something.
Real quick, while they're doing the talking, along with the binders, ammunition in the rifle, I'm going to sling that rifle and empty out whatever power packs he has.
There it is. That's what I was looking for. Okay. And his rifle has one full power cell.
Can I make a perception check to frisk him for any kind of medical?
Are you
things?
medical, like as in healing?
Heal it, yes, something that could heal.
Yes, I
Or
know,
if
baby.
if in his area there's any kind of like med kits
You
for
could probably ask him.
healing. Can I intimidate him?
Oh my god.
You can try.
I don't know if this dude's gonna be truthful or not.
That's why I was trying to persuade him to give us more information because
Okay,
he's
yeah.
definitely being vague and hiding something.
Okay, so Jamie did say he wanted to try and persuade
Yeah,
him
but-
to do that. We're gonna do that first. What do you say to try to persuade him? Hey, calm down.
Alright. I'll be like, hey,
Exactly.
listen, buddy. I'm Lear. Probably heard of me. We're just trying to figure out what's going on, man. I mean, if there's
Nope,
more of those
never heard
things
of you.
on here, we don't want you to be caught in the crossfire. Sometimes I get a little weird with my aim, you know what I'm saying? So tell us a little bit more.
Okay, persuasion check, please.
Persuasion check. Roger Dodger.
Ooh.
18. Okay, so he takes a big sigh. Okay. All right. Here's the. I mean that's the ultimate truth. Is like we're slavers and we're gonna take you to the rendezvous point. I was gonna drop you off on Fernet. I was gonna take you there and give you to Jekker, who's my boss, and then he's gonna take you to his boss, or he's gonna deliver you guys to the slave pens, essentially.
I'm gonna ask, are you working for any sort of like big I forgot the names of the big conglomerates.
Oh,
Do
like
I owe them money?
any of the three?
Yeah.
He says, no, I'm not working for any of them. No, I work for. I had it, but now I don't have it anymore. Oh, I work for a group called the Oxodals. Okay.
I'm gonna say this to the group now. Anybody else ask him a question because I'm about to get real dark with this guy.
How many personnel are on this ship?
It's just me and the captain. Well, pilot, I guess you could say.
So what I'm hearing is, here shortly, you both are gonna find your way out of an airlock or something on my new ship.
Well,
It's either you do things our way or that's what's gonna happen. Or I can give you
what
to
do you
my
want
boy.
me to do? What do you want me to do? I've done everything you've told me to. You know, you said
Well,
put your
so
gun
you're
down,
going to
put
get
the
us
gun
through all
down,
these
put the
doors?
binders on, put the binders on. Tell us about the stuff.
What?
Tell me about the
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay, wait for our stuff.
You're gonna get us to the captain's cabin.
Okay. Yeah. Let me get. Can I get a comm or something?
No.
No, you can walk us to the captain's count.
It's
Captain.
right
Right
there.
in front.
Oh,
You
I
can't.
know.
I can't talk through a blast door. You can hold it. Just push the button.
All right,
I think we should just put. Oh, well, before that, I'm like, hey, you got any medical supplies on you?
Yeah, there's some in the crew quarters.
Fuck. Where's the crew quarters?
Literally along the only hallway that there is. You walked by it coming up, so you stopped. I
if
waved
he
at
pointed-
you. We had a
if he
short
point-
conversation.
If he points it out to me, can I go grab it? Like,
Yeah,
go
I mean,
raid
yeah, you can
the
head back there
medical?
and go look
Okay,
for.
I'm gonna
medical
go
stuff.
raid the medical cabinet.
I'll go
Yes,
with
please.
Okay. Who's okay? So a couple of you guys are heading off. Who's heading off to the crew quarters?
I've got hold of him. I'm gonna keep him here.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
go
gonna
crew
go off to
quarters.
there.
I'm going.
So Jamie, Josh, and Kayla.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys head off that way. The other three of you, Meeka, Anthony, and Casey, you guys are going to. Sorry. San, Boy, and Vi are all going to try and get him into the captain's quarters.
Is there a panel on the wall, like you would slide a key card through, or anything like that?
Yeah. I mean, there's the button, the access code. He says, "Hey, I have the key card to get in here, but I'd like to talk to Harkin first, so he doesn't like shoot us. The dude's a little fidgety."
I mean, I'll give you one chance to do it right.
You can hear me talk to him. What am I gonna do? Be like, Harkin, take all 6 of them out and save me.
How do I know you weren't lying about how many people were on the ship?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe I
Exactly.
was, maybe I wasn't. Your 3 friends might find out here pretty soon. That there's nobody else here. It's supposed to be a simple job. Vent the atmosphere, send the droids in for stuns or whatever, and then I come in and bind you all up and throw you in the cargo hold. It wasn't supposed to be... We've done this before. Nobody else has really knocked out the droids that fast, okay?
Who only brings 2 droids?
It has worked multiple times before. And also,
There's
I'm not in charge of
6 of
personnel.
us.
Listen, you talk to Kathy and personnel about how many droids they send with the slavers next time, okay?
Either way, I'm gonna.
All I'm
take
saying is
over-
it's shoddy. I owed
I'm
someone
taking
100
over-
credits, and they sent 4 against me.
Hey, you're going to the medical bay with me.
I have the body.
Oh yeah,
I
we're
have-
talking. No,
No,
we're talking to
Jamie.
Jamie. Jamie's not hearing any of this because he's with us.
So
No,
I'm
I
gonna-
moved my character over there. I
So-
heard it and I ran back over there real quick.
to say it. He's like, hey,
So,
by the way.
I know that Boy has the comms, so I'm gonna bring the guy over to him.
Yeah, I'll hold the comms up.
Okay. And he goes, Harkin, this is Glasher. Can you hear me? And you hear the...
Yeah, Glasher, what's going on, man? They were trying to get in. Is everything okay?
He's like, well, no, but can you go ahead and open the door so I can get in and talk to you? And
Yeah, sure.
and you see a little green light pop up on the pad next to the door, and you see 2 pairs of doors slide open, one right in front of the hallway, and then the next one past the common area to the pilot. What is this? Okay, well, thank you, I guess. Okay, and then the doors to the pilot's cockpit essentially also open up, and you see this really like shaken, scared looking guy with just one of the comms in his hands, and he looks out and he sees the 3 of you, Glasher in binders, and he goes, oh man, don't kill me, dude, please don't kill me, please, I'm so sorry,
Can I check where the ship is going? Like if it's on autopilot or something?
Yeah, if you want to try and scoot past Harkin.
I'm gonna be like, hey, calm down there, kiddo.
Okay.
We have no intention to kill you currently.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I hope it stays that way, and we'll do
do
everything.
you
to
have
make
any
sure it
weapons?
does. Yes, I have a blaster pistol on my hip, and you see he's got like a little hip holster with a blaster pistol. That's all I
Alright,
have.
On your way past, can you disarm him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to take it right out of there. You're sort of hanging on to it, but
All right.
you have a full blaster pistol now.
I'm going to kind of walk with Glasher still in front of me because I don't want something crazy to happen.
Okay. You
To
get into the
go
common
put-
area.
Yeah, to go put him in a set of binders as well.
Okay. Yeah. So he goes, okay, yeah, no problem. And he gets binded up. He's locked in.
Fantastic.
Hey, I don't really like work for these guys. Like, I'm not with these guys. You know, they like they didn't hire me, but like.
Right now, perception is key, and I perceive you as a problem.
Okay, I'm not gonna be a problem. I promise. Please don't hurt me.
So, did Anthony manage to figure out where the ship was actually headed?
I don't know. I haven't been able to let him roll for it yet.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a. We'll call it a maybe a tech check. Yeah, we'll give you a tech check. Hi, baby. Hi. I gotta go get the dice away from Amelia.
Nice.
Good roll.
I mean, it was a 10, but yeah.
Still 16 at the end of the day.
I am a skill monkey.
1 second, guys.
I wonder why it keeps rolling with the 10.
See, originally I thought like the one on the left was your starting roll, and then the one on the right would be your finish. But if you said you rolled a 10, I'm not sure why it's giving you the 2 windows.
Yeah.
Probably because you have the setting roll with advantage turned on. You need to turn that off. Okay, come on. Okay, sorry. What did you get? You rolled a. What's up, baby? Okay. Okay, come on, Amelia. Come on. All right, guys. I'm gonna set you down right here. We gotta get all your dice picked up. Okay, so you got a 10. So you are.
Well,
you're
I
able
got
to
a
see that.
16.
16 total.
Oh, 16 total. Okay. I'm just gonna put them back in your little box. Amelia grabbed them when I wasn't looking. There you go, baby. Nope. Nope. We are missing some. With a 10, you know you're headed in the general direction of Prime Haven. But you know you're not headed in the exact coordinates for it, but you think you're headed towards it.
Okay, that's what we know with a 10. What do we know with a 16?
Oh yeah, with the 16, about the same. You can tell that you're not going to land on Prime Haven. You're going to land somewhere in the vicinity on like maybe one of its moons or something like that.
Is there anything on the radar?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep an eye on the radar.
Okay, cool.
You want to go ahead and disable that autopilot for a minute and just bring us to a stop while we try to.
So it's not on autopilot. It's just running.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you can.
At least bring us to where we're not heading to where they wanted to go.
Yeah.
While we try to figure shit out.
Yeah, and Harkins, I wouldn't do that. I really wouldn't do that.
Why?
Just because. So the way that this is set up is that. Hang on, baby. The way that this is set up is they have a timetable, right? So if we don't, if this ship doesn't land, like right at, the time that it's supposed to, within like the next 30 minutes to an hour, whoever's waiting comes after the ship.
Do they have tracking units on the ship?
They didn't tell me, but I would assume so. But we don't have any radio communications with them. We're just supposed to get there, drop off, and then leave. That's all we're supposed to do. And then they take it from there. Whoever we're supposed to meet. I guess Jekker is his name.
I'm going to leave these two under the pistoled watch. What? It's not mine, so I assume so. Of Vi. And I'm immediately going to say, boy, we need to get together and do a full systems check on the ship and check for anything that could be drawing power that we don't have an exact reason for. We need to get rid of whatever trackers on this ship so we can vacate the space.
Okay. Yeah, I'll roll whatever I need to.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty much where I'm at as well.
Okay, so we'll have you tie into the admin console, essentially. And why don't you go ahead and roll me a tech check?
Motherfucker.
Man, that
Why
wasn't
are
for
you rolling? Yeah.
Oh, well, I
You're,
thought-
You're guarding
guarding people in
Oh, you-
manacles.
Sorry, say that again.
Nothing. Meeka's just being bubble-headed.
Yes.
We have a pilot and a droid. Hey, you assassin, do a check. Or tech check.
Oh,
I need you to hack into these systems. Okay, 17. All right. So it's going to take you a little bit of time to run diagnostics on every single system, and figure out where's the power going. Is it going towards something installed on the ship? Is it on the guys? Is it, hang on, baby. I'm right in the middle of a sentence. Hang on. Is it gonna, yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna take you a little bit.
You're okay. Take your time.
No, abandon your children.
Just yeet them.
Yeetus deletus. Oh wow, I forgot I ordered strawberry. This whole time I've been waiting to take a sip of a chocolate milkshake and then
Go for it.
strawberry.
But bring me a chocolate milkshake too. Okay, so it is going to take you a little bit of time to run diagnostics on the ship, figure out where all the power is going and what it's going for, and if there's any excess, power that you can detect. So it'll probably take you about an hour.
Okay, and we were supposed to land in about 6?
In about 6, yeah.
Okay, so that'll give us 5 hours after
You're
that
okay.
found out
Lay down.
to figure
You're all
out
right.
if we can get rid of it and then get out of the way, or if we should just hightail it and deal with that, just ditch the ship when we land.
Are you speaking in character or
I'm thinking out loud.
in character?
Yes.
Okay. So Harkin, the pilot, speaks up because, hey, I cannot really go with you. I have to meet them there. If not, they will hunt me down and kill me. I owe them a lot of money.
Have the other 3 come back yet? Because I've got somebody you should probably talk to.
Let's cut over to the other 3. You guys head into the crew's quarters. Hey, you found another one. Good job, kiddo. You guys head into the crew's quarters. It's pretty easy for you guys to search. Most of the cots are... Yes, I know you did, baby. Just look for it. Most of the crew's quarters are vacant. They're basically these little... They're like rooms with like different bunks and stuff like that. But you can... Good job, baby. Put it in the box. But you look through. Okay. You go through and you look around and you're able to find 3 med kits.
Cool.
Yeah.
What
Huzzah.
do they do?
Well, I will tell you in.
Or here, I guess
a
I can
second.
just look up what a med kit is in this.
It would be a med pack. My apologies. A med pack. Go ask mommy.
Oh, I must have
don't have
spelled
any water
pack
here.
wrong.
Yeah. So basically, you can use it, and then the creature rolls 1 die equal to the size of their hit die. So your hit dies are listed on your character sheets, right under your hit point maximum. You should see hit die maximum 1d10.
I
for
do
Zin.
not see.
Negative.
1d10 would be for Zin, and then others have wow.
Mine doesn't.
I'm
say
pretty
that.
sure it's a D6, but I don't know where that is. I'm under my health and it just says rest, or if I
Yeah.
click it, it just lets me change it. It doesn't say hit die.
Okay. So let me. Okay, I'll read these out to you. Hey, girls. Okay. Did you guys figure out your hit die?
No.
Okay. So on your character sheet, Josh.
On my character sheet.
Yes. So you have your hit points maximum. Do you see that?
I mean, I have a circle that says 6 out of 6.
Okay, so you're looking at your roll 21.
No, I'm on Star Wars 5e.
Yeah.
Oh,
Same.
really?
Yeah, Star Wars 5e just has the 8.
Okay, so you guys are using the
6.
little tool thing. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Let me go to that and see where I can find that. Because I was just looking at like the printout version of your. Okay.
I mean, I can look at a PDF real quick.
Yeah, if you want to, that's easier, but I can find it. You can also click those icons and it'll show you different things.
Oh yeah, and I looked through
It's
that.
not
too, I
under
still
any of
can't
them?
find it.
Yeah, it's not. I can't
Really?
find them either. Yeah, weird, right?
I'm gonna
think that
here.
might
I can go to edit character real quick,
That
and it'll
is
probably
weird.
tell me.
Yeah, more than likely. Let's see.
So mine is the 1d10.
Zin, yours is 1d10. Yeah, so if you were to use a med pack, you would be able to.
Okay, let me see.
Class details.
Yours is a 1d6, Josh.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I don't see
3.
mine anywhere. Where the hell are you seeing this stuff?
5.
It's if you go into the handbook and go under classes.
Oh yeah, it says hit points. 1d6 per counselor level.
There you go.
Oh, I have to go to the actual class? Okay.
Either the class or go to the menu. And...
Yours will be a 1d8.
1d8. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you've got 3 med packs. If you guys want to use them, decide who's
Yeah.
using them.
I don't even care what they say. I grab one immediately and just.
I
chuck it.
didn't get hurt, so you guys just have at it.
Yeah, I'm using one.
Okay, so Rylo.
And hold on to one for later.
So it was just one hit die, or is there a hit die plus? Well, my Constitution's 0 anyway, so it don't matter.
Says
Okay.
rolls 1 die to the amount rolled plus your con mod, minimum of 1 hit point. So you do get 1 from your con modifier, no matter what your con modifier is.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Minimum.
let me roll a
My
d6.
Constitution modifier, so that would be 8. So I'd be at 10.
Okay, there you go.
D6. Give me a second. Roll.
Okay.
4 plus 5. Okay, I'm back at max. All right, cool.
Okay.
Oh, actually, technically, I'm at 11 because it hasn't been an hour yet.
No, not quite. Where are you getting the +5 from?
Because I cast Armor of Aboleth. A protective force around
okay,
you.
I see.
You gain
Temporary
5
hit
temporary hit
points.
points for the duration, and the duration's 1 hour.
I gotcha.
So,
Okay.
technically, I'm at 11 right now.
Gotcha. Okay. Perfect. So you guys get those, and then you head back to the cockpit, and you see sort of this
Yes.
scene before you with Boy up in the pilot's chair, essentially, just sort of running through like all these little admin things, and then 2 guys with binders on, Glasher and a guy you don't know yet.
So I'll roll back in and say, okay, what's going on?
Long and short, we were gonna be slaves. They've got the muscle, the contracted pilot, and now we have 6 hours till we're supposed to be there before we start getting hunted.
Flashbacks.
Boy is checking for tracking devices on the ship. If we can find one, disable it, and then get the fuck out of here, we will. If we can't find it, we'll have to burn that bridge when we get to it.
What are we doing with these two? I'll look over at the handicap or handcuffed. Same thing.
I mean, we are going to a slaver camp. I mean, we might be able to get some money. I got some debts.
Why would we go to the slavers? They would try and slave us again with more and probably more
We're
powerful people.
We're already going there. Let's just.
Why would we go
Well,
there? Why would we not go somewhere else with
stopping
the
from
ship we
going
now
there.
control?
We're trying to get it to where we can head to our original destination.
I thought they were tracking the ship.
That's what we're looking for now.
Fair. I was in the med bay. All right.
Does the little pilot guy give his little spiel again about, hey, I really gotta... Because I technically didn't hear that.
You can infer that information.
Okay.
I mean, if you want me to, I could say it all over again.
Well, no, it's
Yeah,
it's
man,
more my character
no,
didn't
you already
hear
asked.
it.
You already asked.
Okay.
So, they'll kill me if I don't show up. Like, I took a loan out. I was trying to start like a trucking business. I took a loan out. I'm pretty sure they made it tank, and Glacier goes, and Harkin goes, yeah. And so anyway, but I owe them a lot of money, and they said if I ran, like 10 of these trips for them, then my debt would be paid off, and I could move on.
Story of my life, buddy.
So I'll walk up to him, put my hand around his neck.
Okay.
And
he's bound.
No,
he's bound and sitting on the floor.
I know.
Okay.
It's intimidation. I'm not actually gonna.
Okay.
Well, I might, but.
I'm in.
And I mean, so I'm all. So he's like, start a little choke and be like, so how do we get out of here? Your life means nothing to me.
Harder.
Yeah, you can roll
So
it.
it's like,
I mean, he's already fully very well intimidated. Like he's been nothing but compliant so far. So
maybe it's like he's saying, "Oh, we have to still go to that slaver place. Why would we go there? We'd be immediately enslaved by the rest of the cronies or whatever.
Well,
like we're not going to save his life by going there."
Well, if you don't show up, they will probably try and track you down. And if you just drop me off at a different spot, then they will just track me down and kill me. And there is
that
a
sounds fine.
There's a tracker on the ship, so they will come after you.
Well, it sounds like they're dealing with that. So,
well,
yeah.
Where
we'll
would
drop you off.
said tracker be located?
I don't know. I'm just the pilot.
God damn, you don't know shit.
I'm literally
I'll
just
release
the
pilot.
I've been trying to tell you guys I'm just the pilot. They told me drive these things. This is what's going on. Don't unlock the cockpit until you get back to your destination. You're wherever I was supposed to like end up with the ship, and then I can get out of the cockpit. But I just stay in the cockpit, man. That's all I do. And he starts crying. Full on starts crying.
I start laughing. This brings me joy.
I just start playing some theme music to his pain.
Oh my god.
They tried to sell us to slaves. This is like a Tuesday for me, but I still gotta have fun with it.
So there's no way we're driving to this slave colony, right?
I don't want to get blown up.
We're not going to where that was, but
Casey, nobody can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
We brought the ship to kind of a slow crawl while we look for this tracker, because we still have 6 hours before they're expecting us. So we've got a bit of time to find this and then head elsewhere.
Well, we're heading close to, what was it, Prime Haven? Or whatever?
Yeah, so it looks like the direction of travel is towards Prime Haven, but the actual destination is not Prime Haven, it's one of the moons, one of the smaller like moons.
So if Prime Haven's the closest port, why don't we just dock it there as soon as you guys finish with the whole finding the trackers and everything? These guys' lives mean nothing to me.
If we found the trackers, we wouldn't have to go there. Problem is, we don't know where they are, and it would take us forever to find them on the ship.
Well, that's Prime Haven's also the closest, safest port anyway.
And somebody owes me 29,000 credits there.
You
so-
can't prove that.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
20,
Oh, you're talking about me.
34,000 credits. So that'll be the plan, assuming we can get rid of the tracker. Any progress on that?
We're making a Rollout TV show.
DM.
What? I thought I heard
He's
somebody ask
asking.
about a TV show.
Yeah.
Would be my son. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I just thought that was Josh for a second.
Yeah, let's watch TV.
Josh
I'm
is
tired
just
of his dad. I want to watch
been
TV.
busy watching it. Yeah, I'm just watching a TV show. I'm like, great, that's perfect, fine. Yeah, so boy, you are able to sort of locate this flow of energy after a while, and you do notice like most of it's going to the regular systems. There's like a trickle going to a device, and when you go ahead and roll me a tech check on that. You just rolling tech checks all day. There's got to be something else for you to do. 19.
Damn.
Okay, perfect.
I'm
so,
using him the way he's built.
So you are able to sort of figure out that this thing is wired pretty hard into the life support systems. So physical removal of it would be extremely difficult if you could even really figure out where it is. You do know that there is a tracker that is located on the ship and that is connected to the life support systems to a degree. If you want to attempt to remove it, you can. The DC's to disable it without breaking the life support systems, you can. The DC is pretty high, but you would be able to make an attempt. If you failed, then you might shut down the life support systems.
Can I go
I need
ask
those to
the?
breathe.
Can I go ask the pilot? And what's his? The other lackey.
Glasher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they keep like, there's got to be a backup in case life support systems go down, like breathing air and stuff.
You don't know any of this.
Well, I'm assuming you would tell us this.
No, it's binary.
I was gonna say he speaks binary. I'm the only one that can understand him.
Okay, well, I'm
But
assuming.
yeah, I am going to relay that
Yeah,
information.
let's just assume any information.
Somebody
that I do
relays us
give-
that the tracker's connected to the life support system.
Yeah,
There's a
I
way
don't
we
want-
can just shut the life support system off and still obviously breathe and stuff like that. Like if they have breathers and stuff that can link it to the port.
Yeah, we have two.
Damn it.
One for me and one for Harkin in case stuff
Oh, trust me, neither of them would be for either of you.
and stuff goes wrong. I'm just saying what they equipped us with, you know.
What else is in the cargo hold?
Mostly random stuff, you know, like just stuff in case we got like searched or something. But I mean, we do pick up legitimate deliveries, but I don't know specifically.
Is
Be on
there
the
an
log.
escape shuttle on the ship?
There's not an escape shuttle on the ship.
So I was gonna say disable the tracker, leave those two in binders, and we just abandon the ship.
Can't do that apparently.
We're assuming that we're going to get boarded, right?
Yeah, if they come to find us, then yes.
Should we
But I'm
use the
hop-
cargo to build a barricade where they would come in?
It's
Unless they just want to shoot the ship down.
I was gonna say if it was 6 hours to the moon, how much longer would it be to planet side?
About an extra 30 minutes or so. It's not too far away, and you can make it there an extra 30 minutes, yeah, to just bypass, shoot past the moon, and then land.
Okay, we can try and do that.
I think that would be the best plan. Pretty much just bypass it as soon as we touch down. Turn these two into whatever port authority, and we
See if
can.
we can't get the tracker removed by somebody on the port.
We assume that there's going to be port authority there.
That is a big assumption. Worst case scenario, we leave them naked and with binders.
I mean,
outside the
it's a major business outlet. There's going to be some sort of
Authority.
security force authority.
Okay. Can I enter the autopilot to the nearest dock?
So this ship does not actually have autopilot on it. So somebody would have to pilot it into the dock.
Okay, I can pilot it.
Dang, if only we had a useful pilot. Too bad I don't know anybody like that.
Ouch. God damn.
So yeah, if you guys want to do that, you absolutely can. We'll go ahead and say, San, are you going to be taking over the piloting, or are you going to let Boy do it?
I'm pretty sure right now he has a higher piloting than I do.
I have +6.
Yeah, so I'll let him take this one for now.
Okay.
I'm going to take watch over those two.
Okay.
And say, hey, everyone else, do a run through of everywhere you can access on the ship. If you find something useful, throw it in a bag, pocket it.
I mean, to be fair, these two are just living dead anyway. Why
Yeah,
not
but
just
we're
put them out of their misery?
Because we're better than that, my son.
We could use them to slow down our pursuers.
Yeah, worst case scenario, we could maybe use them as physical or, you know.
I'm also gonna be petty and just like rifle their pockets for like pocket chains and shit.
That's fine.
No, I'm telling the DM this.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, you find 200 creds on Glacier and nothing on Harkin.
No.
Cool.
Stop it.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna loot them as much as I can.
Yeah, with that, I say we've got a pilot. I'm watching these two. And
Let's go rummage.
I would say tell everyone else to start rummaging for stuff. I'm
DM,
sorry, is
I'm
that
adding-
your piloting check?
Hmm?
DM,
Yeah,
I'm
that
adding
25
200
is my
credits to my
piloting.
equipment.
Where do you see your piloting skill, like your skills for that stuff? I don't have any of that.
Under intelligence.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I did not see that.
Okay. So the plan, as I know it, as I'm to understand it, is you guys are going to.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are going to basically loot the cargo hold. Still don't know what you guys are doing with these two, and try to fly your way down to Prime Haven.
I'm gonna lock the two in the airlock, and if they try anything, we'll just fucking dump them into space.
Yeah, there is a external docking system, so there is an airlock right there. If you wanted to put them in there, you could.
Sound good to everybody else? Keep these guys in the airlock. If they try anything, just pop them out into space.
I'm fine with that.
Cool.
That speeder that was in the cargo hold, the one that was under the tarp, is that a functional speeder or a hunk of junk?
Why don't you go over and roll me a tech check.
18.
18. So this speeder looks like. You notice that there's like no damage on the outside. It's very like well kempt and taken care of, but there's no internal parts. So it does have like it's basically like completely barren on the inside. It does have like where the motor would be and the drive where the drive would be is vacant, but there is like the actual motor there.
So you got a pretty shell.
It's
pretty
a
much.
shell.
Seems like I got a rolling
Exactly,
chassis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take a look at like the weapon systems, like defense systems.
They're old. Oh yeah, those are old. Okay, that's a good idea, sweetheart.
The truck most likely doesn't have defensive options.
Maybe, yeah.
What's that?
Because wouldn't that have been something I saw when I was scouting all the systems?
For like weapons and stuff?
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
how
but-
can we defend the ship?
Yeah, but you only speak binary, so you won't know. Rylo, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Investigation. Oh, what do I have as far as investigation goes? +4. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Okay, hold on. I gotta change some stuff again. D20, 234,
And
Roll
5.
21.
21. Perfect. Okay, so you're able to sort of look around. You realize that this so loud.
There's dogs on the ship.
There's no dogs on the ship. I decided against it. I did have a kennel on there, but I took it off.
I would have already been unconscious.
So you're able to find that there are 2 double laser cannons.
Okay.
They are fixed to the front, but they do have, with the 21, you find out they are fire-linked mounted, which means you can fire both of them at the exact same time if you wanted to.
Cool. I'm gonna make sure the guns are like up and ready, like everything's prepared if we have to get into a little firefight.
Okay. Yes, I hear you, sweetheart. I'm listening to somebody else.
Oh,
They're
thank you.
finishing their sentence. What's up, baby?
Can I watch a show?
Ask mommy.
Mommy said ask you.
Did she really?
Well, Daddy said ask Mommy, so Mommy asked Daddy to ask Mommy. Start a never-ending cycle.
Yeah. Mommy said no, and she tried to pull a fast one.
Well,
That's why it's
sneaky.
important in a relationship to always make sure you're on the same page.
Yep.
Okay.
What's a relationship?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later. Roll me investigate. No. So yeah, you do have these double laser cannons. They're mounted on the front, and they can be fired at the same time. Okay.
Is there like a separate like gunner area, or is it just done through like the pilots?
See, that's what I was double checking to see if I put that in there. No, there doesn't look like there's a... Oh, another thing you find is... Actually, you got a 21, so what I'll do is I'll go through a list of the modifications that are on this ship that you find with that 21, and we'll also couple in Boy's, like, while he was doing his tech checks and stuff. So these are all the things that you find out. You have an anti-boarding system. You have a direct controller, which is what you would use to fire the weapons that is a separate gunner station from the cockpit. You have countermeasures. You have disguised features, which allow you to basically hide modifications on your ship. Hard points are what the guns are mounted to. Hey, no. Let's not do that. That's very loud, sweetheart. If there's another thing we could play with, that'd be great. Thank you, baby. Okay. Fire link mounting is where you can fire both of them at the same time. Gotta change that action song. That's like really intense. You have a hyperdrive slot, which allows you to enter into hyperdrive. You have a self-destruct mechanism, a feedback shield, which means if you take damage, you can return damage of the same type. You have reinforced plating Mark 1, which is really good for this level of ship. And then you have your living quarters and the external docking system and a vault.
Cool.
Yeah, so these are all things that, if you guys have any questions about those or need clarifications on any of those, just let me know. This isn't a shoddy ship that you find yourself in. It's not the best of the best out there, but it is a pretty decent ship that you found yourselves in, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a security camera system on the ship?
No. You have an anti-boarding system, which... Let me pull that up for you real quick and just let you sort of know what that does.
I just wanted to see if there was a way to see the vault.
I mean, we can go check out the vault.
Okay, correction, I apologize. An anti-boarding system is a robust series of blast doors, cameras, and hidden turrets. in reinforcing each portal throughout the ship, as well as directly outside each ship entrance. These features are controllable from the cockpit, or the security suite. We don't have a security suite. The anti-boarding system comes with its own power backup in case of main system failure, and the reinforced doors can be bypassed with you don't really need to know this, but can be bypassed with a DC-20 intelligence, security kit check. So yeah, and with Boy's sort of access and his high rolls, he's able to access this anti-boarding system. You're able to access all of these systems. And Boy, can you do me one favor? Can you roll me an investigation check, please?
Sure.
What'd you get? 14? Okay, good to know. Okay. So yeah, you guys want to go check out the vault?
That's where I'm going.
Us girls wanted to go check out the cargo.
Cargo. Okay, let's do that first because I know you guys mentioned that a lot earlier on. All right, so whoever's going to the vault's head to the vault, and the girls are headed to the cargo. So what are you guys looking for in particular throughout here?
We're just pretty much searching through stuff to see if there's anything of use.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Okay. 1 second.
Okay, Meeka with a 19.
Woo!
And a
So,
nat
22.
20 from Zin. Perfect. Okay.
22.
22 total. Perfect. All right. With that nat 20, you're able to very quickly assess this stuff. So most of this is basic goods. You're gonna get like food, water, supplies like that. You do find 5 med packs that are in these crates.
I'd like to take those.
Absolutely. Go ahead and add them to your inventory. And there's also a box of blaster pistols that you find in there.
We'd like to take a couple of those.
There
Casey,
are-
could you help me with that?
There's 10 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there someone in the cockpit with me?
I was gonna say, hold on, because I was still.
I'm still chilling in the cockpit.
Okay, hang on. Who's in the cargo hold right now?
Me and the girls, I think, because I was checking out the speeder.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
For now, leave them in the crate. Because if we're gonna end up selling them off, fantastic. If we have to ditch the ship, it's probably contraband anyway.
Okay. How do I add the med packs to my inventory?
So you go to equipment, you'll hit the red plus.
Okay.
And then you'll find it through that system.
Okay. And I will give you this, Zin. With that nat 20, all of this stuff in here is 100% legal. So these pistols are being transported. You can see they have like a security firm or something on them. So yeah, you have there's like a security firm on them. There's, like invoice numbers and everything like that. All of this stuff is put here to look like they're a legit transport, a legit delivery system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take 5 of them.
Okay.
Oh, I
While
was
they're doing it,
med packs. Sorry.
Okay.
can I take the comms system that I still have?
Yeah. So
and point to it, and point to them on the monitor to try and get Jaime to go and hook everybody up with headsets.
Okay, so there's 4 headsets total, or 4 walkie-talkies total. There's 2 on the droids. And then those 2 also have 2 as well.
Okay, so pretty much 1 per team.
Yeah.
I would have taken 1 from going off by myself.
All right, I was just making sure that our team is still connected.
Gotcha.
Okay,
And
so
these are short-range comms. They're not like across planets or intergalactic or anything
No,
like that.
but they would work ship-wide, I would assume.
Ship-wide, they're working. They probably we can actually check. I think it's a mile or something like that.
Nice.
All right.
Do
So
we
I'll
want to
take the other 3 then, and I'll start heading to the cargo bay.
take the pistols, Casey?
I mean, if
They're completely legal.
I do enjoy me a good pistol.
I'm not against, are they? They're all base pistols,
Yeah, just base regular pistols. Yeah, nothing fancy.
and they all do have shipping labels and identifications.
Yep, they've got serial
Where
numbers.
is
There's
the label
invoice.
headed to?
The label is headed to Frenet. So on Prime Haven, the city of Frenet.
Honestly, recovering the company's goods would probably make more money than we would just selling some bullshit blasters.
Damn it. Okay.
If you want one, I'm not going to say anything.
No.
And hell, you can take the pilot's blaster.
Is there anything else in there?
That's it for now.
Okay.
Okay.
And then there was Casey, was there one more thing you wanted to do?
After that was kind of checked out, and I retrieved a headset, I was gonna go check out the vault with my boy.
Your boy's already there.
Okay. Yep.
Well, I'm heading that direction.
Wait, I thought he already had a headset.
He does, but I don't.
I do.
Okay. So then I
So
have
that
2 headsets.
that leaves 2.
Okay.
One for who's ever in the cockpit, and then one for the team in the cargo bay.
Well, the cockpit's a droid. He's probably just tapping into the comm systems at that point, right? And
the
nobody
ship
can
is
understand
not
them anyways.
equipped with the intercom system on it. It's got an intercom system, but
You
it
were just
doesn't.
using it.
So
let me
pretty
explain and
much
correct
what'll happen
myself.
is you'll take one because you're in the cockpit with him. Actually, no, I'll need to go to the cockpit because you can't communicate with him. So to heck with the vault, I'm gonna head towards the cockpit because if something needs to get spread out, I'm the only one that can communicate.
That's fair. And then I'll take the other 2 headsets. I'll keep one, and I'll go to the cargo and give it to one of them.
Okay, disperse the comm links where you need to. Let's go to the vault.
To the vault.
All right, so who's at the vault right now?
Rylo Ken.
Rylo. Okay, so you are standing in front of this large metal door. It's got some digital access points on it, and it is locked.
I'll say over the comm. To I forget her fucking name. Give me Lear? Is that it, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Ask either the pilot or the other guy if they know the code to the vault, because it's a code, right? Or is it like biometrics? Or...
There is a code lock on it, and you also see a slot for an access card.
All right, Kayla or Meeka, whichever one of you wants the comm link, go ahead and take it. Here you go. I'll head back to the pilot.
I'll take the comm link.
I relay back to the whoever
Right.
the cockpit.
I'll head to.
Okay. What are we relaying back to who?
Oh, he wanted me to see if I can get a code from
whoever's the
pilot.
closest to the airlock, which I assume was next to the cockpit.
Okay, cool. So let's just for ease of access, let's have Lear, you head up to the cockpit, and you have those 2 guys sitting there, not really saying much, just sort of staring.
I'll also say to him, let me know if you need me to get rough with them.
All right. All right, so they're sitting there.
He's sneaky, just like his mother.
And I'm just gonna say, hey, so we noticed you had a nice vault back there. Would you happen to know the code?
Nope, no idea, says Harkin, and Glasha goes, no, they don't give us that code.
That's fantastic. So I'm gonna have to ask you again, or else I'll have to go get Rylo back over here. So you want to rethink your answer?
Go ahead and roll me an intimidation check.
Okay. I am not an intimidating man.
Okay.
I'm like a little kitty.
That's right. You can roll it with advantage because they are locked up, and you guys have been basically being very mean to my NPCs.
Oh, your poor NPCs that fucking knocked me unconscious the first round.
Well, those are the droids. They're dead.
I will put a poison spray trap in the vault if I have to. So, Jamie, you can go ahead and make that roll again.
All right. God damn.
14. Okay.
Yeah, I'll hit you with a pillow.
So he's like,
Once you have
God,
a
no!
maniacal pillow fight.
I have sleep paralysis. Stop. But Glasher looks up at you and he goes, "All right, yeah, I don't want the kid to pop his head on me or anything like that. So, yeah, I know that I don't know the code, but I have an access card to it. It's here in my pocket."
I'll take that.
And he goes, "Whoa, huh, other pocket."
Oh, I know.
Ha!
Didn't I ruffle through their pockets? Would I not have seen a frickin'
Secret pocket. And also, there
his,
was
his
47.
prison pocket?
Hey, when you have 6 people yelling at you that they all want to do different things, you're gonna miss some stuff.
I know.
All right. Anyways,
It was in his
so
prison
yeah,
pocket.
he had a secret pocket. So yeah, you grab the key card and head over to the vault.
Ask him what his birthday is.
I don't think it's his fault.
I'm already gone, fool. I'm heading to you.
Okay. So you get there, you take the key card and you swipe it, and it turns green and like it'd slide. It would probably slide. It'd be like and inside this vault, you see.
Make an investigation check.
Nope, you don't have to on this one. You see these sort of crates sitting here, and when you crack them open, there is just a whole lot of drugs.
Damn.
Much like Scarface, slam my face and I'm just kidding.
Okay, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I was joking.
Nope, you want to talk about my NPCs? You roll
I
a con
didn't
save.
I
If you
didn't
slam
finish
your
the
face,
check.
Let's know.
I didn't finish the sentence.
I'll finish it for you.
I have
And then I die.
And no health.
So yeah, there are 2 crates. They're probably about 2 by 2 feet. They're sitting right in the center of the vault. There is nothing else in here.
Question. I have a fairly high medicine ability. Would I recognize the kind of drugs?
Yeah, roll me a medicine check.
It's space meth.
17.
17. So in your limited experience as a
Teenager.
youth, but with access to the outer web, you do know.
I've been to a couple house parties.
That this is a very potent and strong substance called kublacaine.
Can we push it out the airlock?
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, if you want to try and lift the crates and throw them out of the airlock, you can.
Well, think about it. We're going to a port authority. We don't want anything like this on us, so we should vent it out the airlock.
That's a good point if everything else is legal.
But hear me out. Money.
Do you know how much this stuff is worth?
But hear me out. Money. Credits.
There's a life support system that you can take with you.
But money.
Yeah, you'd still get the money. Because you'd have the drugs.
But
you'd
no
be out the airlock.
transportation to sell.
That's not the issue.
The issue is right now we're not on the wrong side of the law.
I'm not either. I'm on the wrong side of people that I owe money to, which this would help.
Well, we can always fake your death.
Allegedly.
Now, through the camera system, can Boy actually see what's in there? Or am I just going off the muffled
I will relay it to everybody on the comms. There's a shit ton of drugs in this vault.
language?
So here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say. Pertaining to like information that I give out. Unless I specifically say you're by yourself and you don't tell this to anybody else, or if you say I don't want anybody else to know this, just assume that the information has been disseminated throughout the crew.
Okay.
Cool.
If somebody like says, okay, well, what we should do, and you're like, no, I didn't tell you that, just say that.
I think on that one, we should probably leave it where it is for a minute, and we will group up and come up with an idea for that one.
Is there anything else of value in the vault, or just a shit ton
No,
of drugs?
it's just a lot of drugs.
Okay.
You also might get the feeling that these guys might be a little bit more aggressive in coming after you if you.
Because of it.
Yes. So you have about 5 hours left after all the searching.
I mean, to be fair, before we get to the port, I say we keep it in the airlock, and if anybody comes after us, let's frickin' dump it out the airlock, and hopefully they'll care more about the drugs than the ship itself.
That's not a bad plan, and if we have to vent the airlock, those two go with it
I
anyway.
mean, I'm assuming we're doing that before we land anyway.
Okay, so continue on course.
Well, we'll move the drugs to the airlock and not the vault.
Okay, so you put your fingerprints on the drugs, and you take them over to the airlock.
I'm wearing gloves, thank you.
Oh, fair point. Okay, fair point. You are wearing gloves. So you guys move the drugs into the airlock, and you begin to head towards. Is there anything else you guys want to do in the next 5 hours?
Cry in a corner because I lost my ability to get.
I also
jet.
have
You can do that
psychic
on
powers that let me lift stuff, so I don't have to touch them at all.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do?
With my knowledge of piloting from before,
Mhm.
does it have any secret smugglers holds that I would maybe think to look for?
Oh, we can smuggle the
Why
drug.
don't you roll me a? I think it's investigation check. Yeah, we're gonna do a investigation check for you. Actually, have you already rolled one?
I think I rolled investigation a while back.
Yeah, that's fine. Roll me another
I
one
mean,
because this is a different search. And by the way, there is something called the help action. So if anybody wants to help Casey do this, you absolutely can.
I will do nothing to help that man.
With investigation, I'll help. I have a +5.
Well, what you do is you just say, "Hey, I'm helping," and he gets to roll with advantage. He gets to roll 2 dice and take the higher.
Oh, okay.
Is there
I'll
any way
help
that I
out.
can help?
Yeah,
Since
sure.
I got a 22.
Yeah, anybody can help with with
so
this search.
per
So
person, do I get to add another 20?
no, you just get 1 dice.
All right. So first one, 12. Second one, 18.
So looking around specifically for like hidden caches or something like that, you don't.
Well, I was just looking more for like a smuggler's hold. Whether there's anything in it, I don't really care.
Yeah,
I just
that's
want
what
to
I'm
see if
saying.
there's
It's like
hidden cargo.
a hidden cache
Or yeah.
where it might be or anything. You're not really able to find anything. But I will say this: with an 18, it's still pretty high. Um, Actually, no, I will say this. I'll backtrack. So you search for this and you're unable to find it. But Boy has been locked into the ship's like schematics.
He's in the Matrix.
He's basically in there. He's looking around. He notices that there is a particular blank spot and is able to discover that there is a hidden cache.
Oh.
Yes, hidden storage. So, yeah, and when you go to search it, it's about the same size as the vault, but there's not really much in here. You see, like, there's a couple of bags, like carrying bags in there that searching through them, you just mostly find clothes, and then you find a like a briefcase, suitcase type of thing. And when you click it open, you see that there is a whole bunch. There's probably like 5 different registration forms for this ship, but they each have like a different name attached to it.
Okay. Do any of them have what is how to put this? The most recent transfer date and name.
So you're wanting to see which one was used before
Who
current.
like under my best understanding, who is this ship under the name of? Who
Oh,
owns
that's
this
interesting.
crate?
So you. Oh, that's good. Okay. So when you.
Bylo
And-
men.
Well, I'm going to assume that on that
Men.
paperwork there would be the signature for the person. And if I remember right, a little bit of a meta thought, there's a potential bounty hunter on here that might have some forgery skills.
So there is. So each one of them is signed the same one by an individual with just one name, and it's Cawl. Cawl. Amelia, no.
Cal Kestis from Star Wars.
No, just Cawl. I don't know anybody else. I made it up. It was the first thing I could think of. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that I could
Yeah, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish here?
bill of sale for the ship.
Bill of
Because
sale
when we
for the
land and none of us
ship.
own this ship,
Gotcha.
somebody's
Okay.
going to ask fucking questions.
Okay.
I would
Gotcha.
rather own the ship when we land. That way I can validate saying, hey, rip out the life support and put a new one in. No questions asked.
Gotcha. Okay. So I would say that these registration papers would include something like that. Because it's basically you have to have your registration on the ship to verify that, yes, this is our ship, this is what I have. So with that, yeah, you can definitely find a quote unquote pink slip for the ship that has this name on it.
Okay, so now I need to find a way to get a bill of sale. Transactions, are they done with biometrics or is it still signature?
Signature based. They don't trust biometrics. You could, if you wanted to have somebody like forge these documents, they could definitely make that attempt.
Okay, I'm going to grab the briefcase of papers and head towards the cockpit.
Okay, and then what?
Let's see. Who's all currently in the cockpit?
Me.
You guys are moving throughout
I know
you guys are just moving throughout the ship. So if you need to talk to one of them, you can. You don't have to. I'm here. You don't have to worry about that.
Lear. Lear.
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry. What? Sorry. Sorry.
Fairly scholarly fellow, right?
Yes, I do dabble in the scholarly arts.
He now has powder under his nose.
Don't you judge me.
That is what it is.
I had to get something out of that.
If I needed some paperwork forged, you think you can get some stuff done for me?
Possibly. What skill would that be?
I'm not entirely sure.
I thought you said somebody had a forgery kit, Casey.
I thought somebody did, but I don't think they ended up taking it.
Not me.
Oh, then you just wasted it.
So, I'm going
Soiled it.
to the scholarly one.
Okay, so
I
you
could
want
give it to
Lear to try to forge one of these documents saying that who's the owner.
It
That
depends.
I own it.
What's the skill check gonna be? Because I don't know if that's what I'm into.
Yeah, let's see. I would say this is going to be sleight of hand because
I'm not great.
You are trying to basically.
Hold
No, sorry, deception. We'll make it deception.
I'm okay.
Oh, brother, you want deception? Come talk to your son.
Your son's probably better.
Oh, what do you have in deception?
4 plus 4.
I mean, this is metagaming, so.
No, this is fine. You guys can say I have this or
Well,
that.
Okay, I have +6 to deception.
Okay, so do I, and I have expertise in it.
Well, you could probably forge your signature better than I. No, wait, I'm your kid. I can definitely forge your signature better than you can.
I know you could. That's why I don't want you to do it. It hurts my heart. If it's deception, I do have expertise.
So do I.
Okay, can we both take an attempt at it?
Can I give him advantage?
And then just go for the better of the two?
There's not extra forms here. So if you want
just
to
I just
try-
want to give him advantage on the roll.
That's fine. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. What does I forget what expertise gives me there?
Double your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so yes.
So you'll take double your proficiency bonus and then add it to, if you're doing deception, your charisma bonus, and then add it to your roll.
Okay, so that's 6 plus the charisma, and hit her, and then hit her again. 23.
Okay, so you're able to make a pretty good. I know, baby. So you're able to make this document look like you've always owned this ship. You go back through and double check like previous transactions and stuff like that. They're not really listed here. There's like a number of previous transactions. You go ahead and fix that to how it looks like you own this ship.
Okay, so that's paperwork set for the ship, so we don't get too many odd questions when we hit the dirt. Okay. Now, as we're standing here in a group and over comms, what are we doing with the drugs in the airlock?
Well, I was saying we either, before we get to Prime Haven, either dump it out there or use it as, if those guys try to track us down, we see a ship on the radar, dump it out the airlock immediately. And hopefully they'll care more about the drugs than the ship.
Kind of on with that plan.
And if we get close enough to Prime Haven without any issue, just dump it before we actually dock.
So pretty much vent it before we hit the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I
mean, you can go with the drugs if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're that dead set on them for the money, we can try to vent it low enough to where you can hold your breath for re-entry.
I'm not built for that.
So we've got 3 for venting, 1 for keeping.
Vent it.
Make it vent.
4 for venting, 1 for keeping.
That's already a majority.
All right.
I'll
Majority
get
of
over
the
it.
team votes to vent these damn things. So we'll hold on to them until we get close enough that we can land, or not land, but enter the planet's atmosphere.
You don't want to dump them like 5 hours away from the planet.
Yeah, we should dump it now.
But what if we get chased? And they
Well,
think
they're gonna follow the
there's
initial.
drugs still on it.
They're gonna chase
We
the
don't want the cops
initial.
to find it, so we should dump it now.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Okay.
Let's split the difference. Let's dump it about halfway between here and there. So in like what, 2 hours probably by now? 4 hours remaining. 2 hours dump, then last 2 hours land.
Okay. That okay with everybody?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
You never listen to me. And then I go to my room and cry. Where are you?
Okay.
All right, so that's what you guys are going to do. You're going to dump it at about 2.5 hours out. You guys are headed towards Prime Haven right now. So for right now, I think we're going to go ahead and call the session. And we'll sort of, well, actually, there's one more bit of information. Vi, you were looking through the cargo hold. You didn't find anything that, Zin didn't. But as you're sort of making your way back to wherever you're going to be for the rest of this trip, your data pad plings and a face comes up on it that you don't recognize, and a name comes up beside it that says Ducky. And that's where we're going to end our session.
Let's kill
The
him.
little old guy that's buying your thing.
Let's kill him.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Kill
fuck. Oh, fuck.
Join the dark side.
I don't like where this is going.
I do.
I don't think I'm going to get my 35,000 credits.
Fuck that old man.
Well, we'll see.
We shall see. All right, well, there you go, guys. Hope you had fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
Got a little
Just starting to get the hang of it, starting to make sense.
Yeah. You'll figure it out. I meant to be a little bit more hands-on with you, but Chaos
No, I mean,
reigns.
it made sense as I was seeing people do it, and if I had a question, I asked. So yeah, it's making sense.
There you go. All right. Well, sounds good. Well, you guys have a good night.
Well,
We'll
Jack,
see you later.
hold on.
Bye.
Well, one more thing. Jack,
Not yet. Hang
Jack.
on. Wait. Hang on. Yep. Okay. I was just ending the stream.
Not
What's
to
up?
not to disappoint everybody.
Disappointed.